Good morning.
I'm just going to adjust.
Okay. Hello, hello. Does everybody hear us this morning? How are you guys?
Are there people
Don't
there?
do that. Yes, good morning, good morning. Wow, this feels close. Does everybody see my pores? It feels really close. There, that's better. Wow, that looks weird.
You look weird, Tracie.
I know I do. I can't help it. Can you maybe...
Too close?
I don't know. It just got... Well, I guess you're standing in front of the light. That's why it's so dark. Good morning. Oh, good. Thank you for saying you can hear us.
How's that?
Great. It's the best.
Best
So
worst.
freaking good. I can hardly stand it. Look at that. It's just only slightly crooked.
Oh, someone was asking about this. That's so funny. Oh, it's Sonder.
Oh, okay.
Hayes.
Oh, okay. I think... Okay.
That's so funny.
I grabbed one that didn't have a... Oh, okay.
Moondrake.
Fua.
Fua fua.
Okay.
Can you even?
No,
Sorry.
I can't. I cannot.
I'm getting distracted by yarn on
Getting
the shelf.
distracted by the stash. It happens.
Good morning.
It happens. Good morning. Oh, you guys. Hello,
Hi.
hello. Western Washington.
2 minutes ago, Grocery Girls Countdown will be on YouTube tomorrow.
What? Tomorrow?
No, that's just me. Like, that was the countdown.
Oh, okay. Jennifer,
morning.
you finally caught the live, Jennifer.
Good morning.
All caps, Jennifer.
You guys, I've had a moment. I've been out and about in the West End this morning.
No.
Yes.
Doing what?
Dropping the dogs off to get
Oh, yeah.
groomed.
Kind of forces you into it.
Yeah.
I did the same thing when I had my dogs groomed. It's nice to get them out and done.
Good morning, Anne. Listen,
Yes.
my cats also got groomed.
Jodi. This
And
is
look what I got. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
just teasing all the highlights, people. It's crazy. It's been 2 weeks. It feels kind of not like it's been 2 weeks. We've been to 2 fiber festivals since we've been
Do
here
you know,
last.
when I was packing up my things this morning, I kind of have it in an area I was thinking, oh, I don't need that. But I did need that.
Yeah, you do. You need it. There's so much stuff to share today. I have a tiny bit of knitting. Well, it's kind of, I mean, I do have an FO. What about your knitting? Do you have a lot of knitting?
You know, I don't have a lot of knitting, but I've got some plans. I've swatched
I love that. So
Just-
that's knitting. That counts.
just for funsies.
But we do have a lot to share. We're going to flash a lot of beautiful things. So I hope you guys stick around for that because it's pretty awesome.
Good morning, Nancy from Germany. Let's say a few good
Wow.
mornings.
Good afternoon.
Vincent from Florida.
You're so funny.
It's such a beautiful morning here, you guys.
Portland.
Speaking of,
Yeah. Good morning, Star.
good morning, Star.
And Kelly from Barcelona.
Sacred sheep. You didn't just say
I
that.
did it. I said it, but it's not Barcelona, right?
It's Barcelona.
That's what I thought.
It is. Sacred sheep tickets online sold out.
Oh.
There's going to be some in at the venue, limited quantities, but I love to hear that.
I
'cause
love
you
that
mentioned
too.
Portland.
I know. Portland is my now FOMO destination next month because we're not really able to make it
No.
to Sacred Sheep, sadly.
Good morning,
I will be
Shayla,
sad.
Cabby.
Shayla, good morning.
Oh, Karen is in Singapore,
Wow. Okay, can I just say,
Australia.
yesterday
Shirley.
was a crazy mail day. We had so many packages show up all at once, and they were all donations to our breast cancer fundraiser, and one of them was Black Pearl Magic.
I didn't even see it.
I know.
yet.
I'll have to show
Tracy's
you.
been hiding it.
I will have to show you. So thank you to everybody that has been so amazingly supportive.
We're gonna have the best prize packs. We'll explain more.
I cannot wait for you guys to see the
Yeah.
raffles for that week, where every dollar goes to breast cancer and the fundraiser, and then somebody goes home with incredible, creative, yarny, beautiful things.
We're gonna kick the donation butt for breast cancer.
I think so.
Yeah.
We're
excited.
So.
We would love to acknowledge Truth and Reconciliation Day, and we are wearing orange and
course.
a day ahead of Orange Shirt Day.
Yeah. It's September 30th, so it'll be Saturday this year.
Oh, I thought it was, sorry, my bad. I thought it was
Right?
for,
I
thought-
always get my dates
I think
mixed up, but
orange
today's
shirt-
the 28th.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think the kids they want the kids to wear orange shirts tomorrow at school, right?
Of course.
And we also want to acknowledge we are on Treaty 6 land here in Edmonton, and we think it's super important. We acknowledge that, especially around this Truth and Reconciliation Day.
Yeah, if you're not aware of it's a national day of truth and reconciliation, of remembrance of children that never came home from residential schools, of people that were put through that horror of our Canadian history and their communities. I mean, that effect, of course, is still ongoing. So we would love it if you would wear orange, if you would educate yourself and go check it out if you don't already know. But it is a really, really important thing.
I was reading about it last night, and I, again, learned more about it every time I go back to it. I just wanted to make sure, you get the wording correctly, and it's, we acknowledge it in the proper way.
I mean, I love that it's acknowledged in such a way, but this is literally something that affects people every single day.
Yes.
Still, of course.
Ongoing.
Of course.
It will be many, many years to come, but we acknowledge it and we support it, and
we're sending our love out to anybody
Yeah.
that's a really hard day for, because I'm sure it
absolutely.
really is for so many people.
So much suffering. We're sending our support and love today.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, I was out and about this morning doing the dog run. It was a beautiful morning. I went and got coffee.
Thank
I
you.
feel like I could have a nap now.
I'm done.
Yes.
That's it. Wow. 9:00. I feel like I'm done. But those days that you go out extra early and don't you just feel so productive?
Oh, I swear. By noon, I'm going to be done. No, not really.
No, but you can pack a lot in,
Yes.
right? If you get busy. So I love that.
You can pack a lot in.
I love it.
Do you know what I didn't bring? I'm so bummed. My felting animals. Did you?
I did.
Okay, good.
Actually, my mushroom is a little worse for wear after its ride home, but you're going to get the gist. And you guys are going to
Absolutely.
die. It's just so cute. And it's such good therapy.
Our shirts say every child matters.
Yep.
And
bet.
that's it's amazing. We were anyway. My next thought was, we've had two things that we've gone to that we were lucky
Yeah.
enough. Something very close. We were in Lacombe
We had a
for
great local festival.
Prairie Fiber Festival.
Yes.
And
And then some of those folks were even at Knit City as vendors. So, wow, can you imagine the turnaround for them to have
No.
2 booths 2 weekends in a row?
No.
That's incredible.
Have you gone to a movie lately?
No, Jodi, no.
Oh yeah. I've been busy.
Jeez, Louise. Are there any good ones? That's the thing.
Right.
I haven't really seen anything that I'm
I
excited
really
about.
want to go to a movie.
I would love to go to movies. I love going to movies.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a little chillier this weekend, and I thought maybe.
Listen, it is freaking fall here.
Yes.
It's chilly in the morning. The leaves are changing color. There's leaves all over the grass.
It's so
It is-
beautiful.
It's awesome. We are in the absolute, my favorite part of the year, right? Where the weather is, you don't need a coat, but a sweater is fantastic. You don't overheat.
Nope.
Some days we're really chilly in the morning and really warm in the afternoon, and those are kind of the worst. But I am not taking my sweater off. I'll just sweat it out for the afternoon.
No.
So it's
I'm
my,
in
it's
it.
my
if
favorite.
if I'm putting a sweater on, I'm in it. Okay, you guys, I got new glasses.
Jodi.
Here's what I didn't do.
Oh, they're so cute.
I didn't do a take your photo and,
No?
and try on. No, I saw some girl on TikTok,
TikTok?
and she was sponsoring it. But she was wearing them, and I thought,
Oh, if they
those
look good
are
on
adorable.
if they look good on her, they'll for sure look good on me.
so I got these. I don't hate them, and they're Zlul.
That's not a great impress. Oh, I love them. I love an oversized.
I just have to get maybe used to them.
Oh, you've got to wear them. They're
Tracie,
so good.
I almost feel like,
Iris?
first of all,
But I love that.
okay.
You look super cute. I love them. And I know it feels weird. Don't you love that shape? I love that shape of glasses for me.
They didn't look as oversized. I was thinking I was getting something a little more oversized. But
You're
listen,
thinking you were getting exactly the same pair as you were wearing?
Right.
Listen, you like what you like, and you
Yeah.
can get as many of that as you like.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's
we're
a lot of
gonna
likes.
wear them for a few minutes.
I think you should.
They're different. You don't have to like them.
I even thought, like, when I bought these, this is a heavy frame. It's a lot darker than I was used to. It took me a few days to get
Try
used to them.
these on.
Now I just love
they're
them.
those.
I know.
But
I
just,
should buy another. I have all the, oh geez, you're blind. Yeah, these are cute too, right?
Tracie, they look so cute on you. Yeah, same exact frames, just different.
Holy moly, can't see a thing. Like literally nothing.
Zlul. I don't even remember which. They're all named. They're a proper name for each style. But whatever.
People will be able to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, needles at the ready. How fun. These guys are having tons of fun. Are you starting to feel Rhinebeck FOMO yet?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes. That we could do. That's too
No, we can't.
No, I'm just kidding.
Listen, from today till the end of October, it's just busy. Come like November 1st, I'm there.
When is
Not true.
Rhinebeck?
I don't know. I just remember looking at the date going, well, we can't do that because it's really close to we've got a fabulous retreat that we're going to the
28th on the week. Oh, that whole week we're almost
Yeah,
gone.
we've got a really listen, we are not boo-hooing it. We have a great month, but it just so happens to happen where lots of great things are all at the same time. We can do it next year. It's going to be
October. Oh, we couldn't do that because
No.
we'd get back literally and need to pack another bag. And
I mean,
leave
we
the next
could
day.
if we just quit the rest of our life.
We could
and
go
just-
right from New York to the. We can go West Coast, East
We need
Coast.
a plane, our own plane. And then we could just hop around,
Yeah. Yes.
right? Could you imagine like a knitting lounge airplane, like your own plane?
No.
A little nice little fridge full of all the bevies, and I love it.
Okay, so what is the date today?
Giant bins of yarn.
Oh, it's not even October 12th. When's our next podcast? October 12th.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to leave this one thing in my note
Yes.
to October 12th.
Oh, good. Wow,
Okay.
you are so organized. I'm
Tracie,
so impressed.
2 weeks.
I'm
If
so
I
impressed.
couldn't, I like each.
I know. You're absolutely
Do
right.
you know? Okay.
Like, I'll write things on a sticky and then hope I don't forget it.
No, I'll lose the sticky. This is going to bug you. And
Oh,
it's going to
no.
bug me.
Oh, no.
It bugs me too.
What?
Tim Hortons, they don't put spoons or napkins anymore in the bag.
So what
Okay,
happened?
first of all, you have to pay for a bag. I get that. I get
That's
the
the new
environment,
thing.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you get soup, they don't put soup with your lunch
It's all part
or
of
a
the
napkin.
bylaw. It's all part of the bylaw, and it's just in Edmonton. This is just an Edmonton thing.
Okay, so I left the drive-through with chili.
So you chug-a-lugged your chili?
I was pissed.
Well, here's the thing. They should be asking then. If you don't know it, that's fine. But they should say, would you like a spoon for your chili?
and it's not even at the drive-through window. It's back where you ordered. So you don't even really see it. And then it's like, well, what do you mean?
They should
And
just automatically charge you because people are pissed.
Right.
Now you're pissed. You would have rather paid your 10 or 15
And
cents.
the spoons are like compressed paper.
I know.
You know what I'm going to do?
Environmental rant over.
I'm going to get plastic spoons and leave them in my car.
Yeah. Well, you
And
might have
plastic
to.
straws.
You might have to.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. First of all, I'm like, yes to all your issues there, but I'm very surprised you're buying chili from Tim Hortons.
Tracie?
Do you eat it?
Yes.
Okay.
They have mushrooms in it, but they're the big canned
Who
mushroom
puts
ones.
mushrooms in chili? That's weird.
Tim Hortons.
Weird.
Great chili. Great chili.
Sounds like spaghetti sauce
no.
with
Tracie.
mushrooms.
And no.
I actually love chili. I should make some of that soon.
yeah.
I love making our own chili.
Yeah. Yes, Kim, I could do metal and leave it in my car, but then they would stay dirty in the side of my door.
Okay, Christy puts mushrooms in her chili. Maybe I'm.
I
out of
think
the
it's a
loop.
thing.
I've never. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I think there's literally 1,000 ways to make chili. So
Oh, you guys, I met in person one of my test knitters. She lives just in the neighborhood.
what?
Leah. I'm going to shout out Leah.
Do we know her before this?
No. But she
Oh,
orders
that's
yarn
so
from Frankie Gray
nice.
Fiber, and we've dropped off before for her. She's done a couple of samples before. She's
Like
now on maternity leave.
Oh wow. New baby.
So 1 week old.
You got to see a new baby?
Yes,
Lucky.
Anna. So her and her husband, this Leah is beautiful. You should see her. She looked like she just came from a modeling shoot. She had 1 week old baby.
Wow, good for
and
her.
a 2-year-old little girl.
So two girls?
2 girls.
Oh, wow.
And
And a
she
nice
looks
time
like
of year to have a baby.
Oh my gosh.
I had a baby in
They were
October, and it
so
was great,
sweet.
right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not too hot, not too cold. It's
Anyway,
just perfect.
shout out.
We both had babies in October.
Baby Anna.
Aw,
Leah, yeah.
That's
Anyway.
so cute. Actually,
she came, her husband answered the door and she was just finishing feeding and I was just going to drop the yarn. And then she came to say hello with the baby. I was going to ask to hold the baby, but then I thought, we're on the porch. This might be weird.
and there's a lot of weird things in the world now, right?
Totally.
Like, I would,
Oh,
it's not like,
she's so cute.
anyway, there's, you know what I mean.
I do know what
And
you
I
mean.
get it, right? New
Yeah.
babies, I would
Yeah.
always want to like wash up and get permission and all that stuff. Totally get it. Did Star say it's her son's birthday?
Happy birthday, Star
Happy
Son.
birthday! I hope you guys have a great day.
It's Libra season. Those
He's 10. Oh, double digits. That's a biggie.
Oh,
What?
Leah's here.
You're Leah?
My Leah.
Okay.
Leah, I'll babysit. You and your husband go out.
Listen, great.
I would love that.
Totally.
Yeah. It's funny. She said her first baby, your first, like she said it was chaotic. Like her first didn't sleep great.
Yeah.
I think number 2 babies know that like if they don't behave, they're not going to stick around long. So either you sleep.
It's true. The first ones are, every time they like peep, it's like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? We're going to come rush to them. At this point, you're like, okay, baby, you either fit in, you need to figure out how to fit in.
Or you're going back.
It's pretty established in the house now. That's so cute.
So-
And you know what? That's so funny that you say Tim Hortons put mushrooms, and everybody's like, I always put mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I guess I have to put mushrooms in my chili. I love them. That's so funny.
Do you make chili?
I do. I've got a really
From
good
scratch?
recipe. Yeah, I love it.
Spices too?
It's one of my favorite things to make because there's so much chopping. I love chopping.
I love chopping.
And
Our good
I love
knives-
building things like building the layers in a dish, right? Like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then you're adding whatever. I love chili.
I do make it kind of from scratch, but then I use a Clubhouse chili seasoning pack.
Oh, me too.
That's enough. That burns a hole in my esophagus. I get the worst heartburn ever from that.
Yeah, it's funny. My husband will be like, well, I'm not going to eat that because I'll get heartburn. And I'm like, so? I
Right.
eat stuff that gives me heartburn all the time
Listen,
because
I
I
do
love it.
too.
I don't love the heartburn.
The
but
Clubhouse packet is next level.
I always add beer.
Do you?
My recipe has a
really?
can of beer. Yeah, it's super
Do
good.
you taste beer?
No,
Okay.
but it must do something. I know it tenderizes meat and stuff too,
Ew.
right?
And mushrooms?
And I
Ew.
usually have to look around because, like, sometimes we have beer, sometimes we don't, right?
I was thinking I want to do more like one bowl
I
meals.
love those savory
chili
meals,
with a bun or
with rice, with fresh cilantro
Yeah.
and a little bit of cheddar or sour cream. Like, it's so satisfying. And then you freeze it for next time.
I did see this recipe. Have you ever made focaccia?
No, but it's on my list of like.
I
Get
think
off.
it can't be easier.
Well, don't those videos make you think it's
I'm making it
amazing?
this weekend, I think. I found a new recipe. Like I make it all the time. I found a recipe that looked
I have
really
my
good.
favorite recipe.
Yeah.
I think everybody should make chili this weekend. It's actually going to be chili, so
Do you guys make double? You have it for 3 or 4 days in the fridge. It only gets better.
it does get better.
Chili, sour cream on top, cheddar cheese, and green onion.
I like diced
Cornbread,
pickled-
Sandra.
pickled jalapenos, like
Yeah,
a little
yeah, yeah.
sprinkle. I do. I love it.
I adore cornbread.
All right, y'all.
Okay.
It's been so good. Okay, let's do a little knit chat. What's happening with the knitting?
Look what I made, you guys.
Oh, this is so cute. We have a needle felting segment.
I will talk about. I brought this for my needle felting segment.
We have a needle felting segment. It's not just knitting and crochet today. It is a maker's extravaganza, which I love.
Tracie, I think you need to start with yours. Do you need to go change?
No, I can put it on.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to I don't know. I feel like you need to I think it needs a moment. Lean over.
Mom was so funny. She was like gushing about this.
Tracie. Okay, wait. Okay. It looks so good with the orange. Are you serious?
Orange and pink are one of my favorite combos.
Oh.
Okay, Stockholm Slipover is done. She's blingy. She's Viva Magenta.
Yeah.
She like glitters, and it actually fits really well.
Is fabulous.
I love it. I love it. So this is the Stockholm Slipover by Petite Knit. It's a great pattern. Wow, it's one of those ones, kind of like the easy raglan or cozy raglan or whatever, where you can just make it 100 times in different yarns and just don't change anything other than like the pattern's just great. It's a really classic, basic construction. It's one piece. So you cast on and you knit down the back a little bit, and then you pick up your shoulder seams, which are actually behind your shoulder.
Yeah.
When I was knitting it, I was like, okay, the front's going to be longer than the back.
Tracie, I thought that too. Do you know how many times I sat and counted and where did I go wrong?
The pattern's been out, I don't know how long, but I found a mistake. What's going on with
Petite
this?
knitter, you're wrong.
So, I mean, that's great. The little seam that you pick up is actually just behind, like your shoulder blade-ish kind of thing, right? It was phenomenal to knit. The yarn is Frankie Gray Fibres, which is, I did DK and mohair held together.
DK?
No, I
No,
lied.
I was going to say.
Fingering and mohair held together. The pattern is written for fingering and mohair, so I thought, this is perfect, right? This is going to be great. I did use a larger needle, and I knit this pattern at a larger gauge than, so what I ended up, my stitches were bigger. I figured out my stitches per inch, and then figured out how many inches. Say I was getting 5 stitches per inch, and I wanted a 45 or 48 inch sweater. 48. So bitch. 48, no. 48, so then I would multiply 48 times 5, because that's the number of stitches per inch. And whatever that number was, I went to the pattern to see when they separated for the sleeves, is there a size that's similar to that stitch count?
Yes.
You know, here are like 2 or 3 stitches on either side. And there was. So I knit the pattern exactly as it was written, just that size. So I think I ended up knitting like a size 3, but I normally would have knit a size 5, like 5 or something like that. So it was very simple in that the math was just that. And then I followed the whole. So that's why the armholes are a little bit deeper. My stitches are all bigger and longer than in the pattern. So in the pattern, it's more fitting for her here underneath. And the neckline is quite up like this. But because my needle is bigger and my stitches were bigger, everything's just a little bit bigger that way.
I love it.
Right? So it worked out great. And it was super easy, and I didn't have to do anything crazy other than figure out your stitch gauge with your swatch.
A couple of things with this.
Yeah. I should grab a ball of that sparkle stuff.
You guys all remember I knit Petite Knits, and I knit the one that was, it made it so it looked like it was a drop
Weekend
sleeve.
slipover.
Weekend slipover. So this was wider, so it came down, almost looked like a cap sleeve.
It totally is like a drop shoulder kind of, right?
This, when I see this on you, this is what I want.
Oh, knit it.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Totally.
Because it's very adorable.
It's like a
You have
classic
a little bit
tailored
cropped-
vest.
Yes.
It's that shape where you think of a vest. I love the weekend slipover, but it's
I do too.
Totally different. Like when somebody says I'm knitting a vest, that's not what I picture. I love that weekend. I would love to knit that.
I know. It's so good.
But I do know what you mean about this one. And also, you guys, I also held this sequins. Oh, it was called Sequinicity, I think was the ball from the Crafty Jackalope. It was exactly the same color as this. So the sequins and the thread are both totally matching the Viva Magenta. What? Look at
you
that.
guys,
I can't even. It's good, right?
It's so good. We were both I wore my black one when we had a little visit.
Very sparkly
in the Crafty Jackalope. I felt like you had to bring if we were gonna have a visit in the Crafty Jackalope booth.
If you have sparkles and you're being hosted by the Crafty Jackalope and you don't wear them,
yeah, there's something.
I don't know
wrong with
what's
you.
wrong with you.
Yes. Okay, but this one, it's so customizable, and you spoke about that, you guys. A few little things that you could do is that you could have fun and have your ribbing a completely different color.
Totally. You could add stripes.
Just cast on with that one color that sometimes Tracie does.
There's a million ways.
Couple of stripes across bottom.
You could use DK weight wool.
Yes.
You don't have to use fingering and mohair. I know a lot of people are like, what's with the fingering and mohair? I can't wear it, or I don't like it, or whatever. It's, I think, written at a 19 stitch gauge. So just get the DK yarn you like, get gauge, and go for it. You can make it scrappy, big, wide stripes.
We're talking about customizable sweaters today because I exactly have that to talk about today too.
Good.
Because these basic patterns that we knit, and basic meaning, no, staple wardrobe patterns.
That's a good
not
idea.
Basic, right? That you can just, like you said, you could knit it 10 times and you wouldn't know that it's the same pattern.
And I feel like you wouldn't get tired of it. Like if this is a shape you like to wear, for sure. Like when I'm shopping, if I see something I love and I'll buy it in like black, taupe, and white, right? Like,
yes.
So this is something I feel the same way about. I want to knit it in more colors and more kind of like textures. I think a tweed would be so cute. And so fall.
Because our wardrobes are mainly neutral, dark neutrals.
Like your pants and tops and stuff.
So these are like mix and match tops to go over like a white blouse or like a little black t-shirt underneath or whatever.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. And I love that I've got a sparkly one. I said to Mom, first of all.
Did you wear it to work?
No, I didn't. I should have. Monday morning, let me tell you, I felt hung over.
I did too. I was going to come
from
in
what
and say hi to work.
From what I remember about being hungover. I felt like exhausted. Mm-hmm. For 2 days, I felt pretty tired.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Because we're old.
I guess. Yeah, that's what I came to that conclusion.
We're old.
But I do love this shape. Your black one is beautiful though, Jodi.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's funny because...
No, Mom was like, that's amazing. Because I really wanted to knit something in the color of the year. Because it's hot pink and it's like, I love hot pink. And then I was like, I want to crank something out for Knit City. So I wanted something small.
Yes, you did.
So this wasn't really super thought out. And halfway through, I was like, what am I doing?
But I also feel like
love it, though.
It fits so well into your wardrobe. It's not just a one-off for Knit City.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like a t-shirt and jeans, boots. I love it. I really love it.
Black dress pants and a crisp white shirt and some fun jewelry.
Yes.
You can... Day to night.
Listen, Linda.
Day to night.
The new trend is hot pink and sequins. No, I do love it. I'm actually so excited already to find out what the Pantone color of 2024 is. Yes. So I hope they get on that and put it out ASAP. I can't wait.
Okay.
Thank you, Jodi. I love it. I think people should knit the vest. We should do a vest along.
Oh. For anyone who hasn't knit a vest...
I think people would wear them. I offered to knit my husband one, and he was like, pass.
Shane used to wear a vest.
I said, I think you're wrong. I think you would wear it.
Wrong.
I really do. I really do.
That's funny.
And I'm not willing to knit you a whole sweater, so vest or nothing.
Right.
Like, take it.
Do you want a hand knit garment or not? Because I'm not doing sleeves. Didn't you cast a...
I knit a sweater for him last year. It's not happening again this year.
Oh, Haley. We call them tank. Yeah, they're tank tops.
Yeah, there's like, tank tops. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. That's so funny.
I would adopt that term. It is kind of.
I love jumper. Jumper for a sweater.
Me too.
It's adorable.
Me too.
Okay, we have a little bit of voting.
Okay.
We have to vote. So I finished my color work hat. I don't remember if I had finished it before.
It was on the needles, Jodi.
Yeah. So I finished...
And you were talking about how long it was and you were going to do surgery. And you took it off at the bottom, right?
Remember I not showed it since then?
No.
Okay, oh my God, I should have brought it. You guys, I'm so bummed. It fell apart. It was awful.
Did you have to reknit it?
The whole thing, garbage. Garbage.
Okay, pretend we didn't reference that. I love it.
Picking
the
up
colors
the stitches,
are so good.
going the other way.
Yeah.
It's a whole new ball game.
And it...
Because you're knitting up, you guys, the stitches present in the proper way. You pick up the right leg of the stitch if you're going to pick up stitches. But I was picking up in the opposite direction I was knitting.
Yeah.
You would think just the other way, but then there was ribbing involved and there was other color involved.
Yeah, I feel like it's like when you... Okay, that's one of the things with this vest pattern. The instructions by Petite Knit. Same thing. I'm knitting down from the back, and now I'm going to be going this way. Your stitches are going to be going opposite directions over your shoulder. And her instructions are to pick up in between your stitches that are going down the back. because when you start knitting this way, that's how it makes it look lined up.
Yes.
So
okay.
for this kind of thing, I would almost do the same thing. I would pick up in between the stitches one round, then you're good to go to knit up.
2 weeks late. 2 weeks late.
But do you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's what I would do.
Yes.
And that's so fun. That's why I love knitting things like this. It seems like every time we have what we consider a fail, I don't really consider them fails anymore.
No.
But a roadblock or something that didn't go the way we thought it was going to go, we totally have learned something.
I cried into my hat pattern.
Right. And after you had snot all over your blown nose of your hat, you learned something.
I learned not to do that again.
You learned that, right?
I learned don't pick up stitches.
You learned
in
that
the other
that was a disaster. Yeah. Anyway, Jodi, your hat's stunning.
So this is a hat that I will be publishing in the next couple of weeks. It is not out yet.
I love it.
Not out yet. But I was going to put a pom-pom on it to have it here for today.
Okay.
And Jordan and I couldn't decide.
Okay.
So, not like, but I said, oh, I want to, what do we think about navy?
10 out of 10.
That's what I mean. She said that's predictable.
It's classic. I love it. You could go orange. Like, you could go any way. It's so personal taste.
These are Grocery Girls pom-poms that you'll be able to find in our shop. This is the ones we're talking about. So this is navy.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah, love it.
Okay, this is really interesting, you guys. It's kind of like a dirty olive green, and the fur is really fun.
I love it.
I thought this was like maybe unexpected.
And it depends if you're a person that likes the matchy-matchy. I think the navy looks like it was like knit to that pom-pom. It was meant to go together. This is super fun though. And that's the fun thing about these pom-poms. You can take them off. They're tie-on. In 2 minutes, you can change the look of your hat.
Listen,
which I love.
You can have 2 or 3 depending on your outfit.
Totally.
Partway through the winter, you like, I want
Maybe you have an orange vest and you want an orange pom-pom, and then later you've got a navy, and it just makes it seamless. You can change those. I love it. I would say that's a 9 out of 10 for me.
This said this is the unexpected one that's most fun.
It is super duper fun. It is just personal taste.
Right?
This and the navy to me I like the matchy.
Yeah.
I also would be a big fan of one that's more like your main color.
I know. I couldn't dig in too much.
Yeah. So that's sort of like the creamy color one like that.
Animal. Furry.
Almond? Animal?
Like kind of looks like a animal fur.
Like a faux fur. Yeah.
That's kind of got.
I would love that too.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of like a picture frame for me, where a black frame really shows something off. This is that for me. That the navy really makes the brights pop.
Yeah.
But they're all amazing. You should take pictures both.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I would, because I love them a lot. Oh, look at all I love people's opinions.
Anyway, this was really fun. This was an FO that I had, but I just couldn't decide on the pom-pom.
I love it. And your yarn?
Oh, it's our yarn too, and I'll show you guys. It's a kit. It's a mini set that we have.
Okay.
Those are all our new
DK.
colors. Yes.
Love it.
Is there any other weight of yarn?
Right. DK held double.
Yeah.
I actually love it when you knit a hat and you've got 2 or 3 pom-poms and you kind of switch it around. Switch it out.
Too. Yeah. I love that.
Yeah. I think an orange pom-pom would be super cute on that.
Do you know we didn't have orange?
We'll have to call our amazing pom-pom lady and see if they've got any.
Do you guys want to see this really quick now that we're on pom-poms?
So, Yarn Bowler makes all of our pom-poms.
Janet, the pom-pom we're going to show that was in the kit for that 3rd installment of I Want That Hat, but we've got some sparkle poms coming to the shop. Spectacular. You guys.
Oh, what?
Look at that.
I love the loft of these, and they kind of move with you.
Are you serious?
Come on. So the pom-pom itself is not so big. These are not big and heavy. It's got really long hair. And these have movement. Like, they're so good.
There's actually going to be a collection, shall we say. There's 8 pom-pom.
8 sparkle?
8 different colors of sparkle. And we'll have all of them.
I'm going to knit to the pom-poms. That's really fun.
Right?
So it's like sometimes people collect buttons and they design a sweater that they want to knit to show off those buttons. You can totally do that with pom-poms. And it's pom-pom season. Everybody's going to be knitting that.
Okay, so here's also what I was thinking. If you're the type of person that likes to wear a hat and it maybe a little more subdued, maybe not with sparkle, but you're feeling a pop of fun,
For holidays,
pop this
some
on and
people
then
like that for holiday.
switch it out when it's not the holidays, or
You guys,
do you know what I mean?
I can't even with the black and sparkle.
Yes.
I'm seeing that with a white, cabled, fuzzy, like mohairy,
Yes.
cream, maybe even.
Anyway, we were on pom-pom subject. These are not in the shop yet.
Teaser.
Very, very soon. In time for holidays.
So if you guys were at Knit City, I hope you went to the Crafty Jackalope and Yarn Bowler booth. It was unbelievable. All the pom-poms you could want, all the bling you could want. Amanda had so many samples for sweaters and hats and anyway, it helps you envision all of that stuff. I just thought their booth was amazing and beautiful.
What other knitting do you have?
Well, I just got a text from my dentist. It's time for teeth cleaning. Okay, here we go. Super quickly because it looks exactly the same.
Vincent roller skates.
Our Vincent?
Yeah. Vincent
Vesuvio Knits?
Was there any other Vincent?
Isn't that funny? I said our Vincent. The Vincent we met, of course.
He just said he's not a giant pom-pom.
He's a sweetheart.
For hats, but on his roller skates.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
No, I got to see that. That's so good. That's so
Pick
good.
a color. We want to see it. So here we go, people. This is my other vest.
Did you knit anything on that? Just
What
kidding.
are you talking about?
You
this
knit
is
inches.
literally the only thing I took on our trip to Knit City to force myself to knit it. I actually love knitting. Love knitting it. It's like knitting and slipping. And at this point, I don't have to do decreases and I don't have to think about anything. I figured I might block it because maybe it's technically longer.
Maybe it says
People said that it grows a little bit.
It says 8.5. Maybe it's 13 after blocking.
There's no way I can do it written to pattern.
You can.
No.
Listen, Tracie.
Jodi.
No, longer.
There's
I know.
no way.
I thought you meant you were going to do it shorter.
No. But so this is the Tessellated vest by Andrea Mowry. You're going to see a million of them at Rhinebeck, which is awesome. I was very unprepared for how slow this was going to go. And I, in speaking to other knitters, they're like, "Oh yeah, no, I feel the same way. It took forever."
Because with slip
it's so
stitches,
cute.
it's like brioche in the way that it's kind of like 2 rounds.
Well, you're knitting 2 rounds the same, but you're right.
Do you know what I mean? It grows slow. You guys, it does. Mosaic knitting just grows slower.
So I love it, and I go back and forth between. I actually almost frogged it, but then I thought, what am I going to do with this yarn? So I just sticking it out because you know what? Not everything flies off the needles, and that's one of these for me. And the yarn is beautiful.
I think, Tracie, you would be super disappointed in yourself.
I think so too. Which is different than you said to me. You're like, you should totally do it. You
the
should
bad
totally frog
juju
it.
that's in this sweater, the amount of
I'm changing my attitude. This is Spinster's Daughter, dyed by Farmer's Daughter Fibres in Willow Creek. It is the same base so it's spun by Spin Cycle, dyed by Farmer's Daughter in their Willow Creek color, which is a kind of a rosy brown. And then this is dyed in the wool by Spin Cycle. It's the color it's going to be all the color changing.
Excuse me.
It just goes from blues to like peaches and all the way through kind of pinks. This is a real watercolory version of Mississippi Marsala.
Very watery.
I love it.
Like you think, I know it is, but you look at that and think that
it could be its own color.
Yeah.
So it can be quite a bit brighter, like aqua and orange and stuff like that. And then the little fuzzy, I don't know if you can tell, but there's these aqua blue is a fuzzy yarn, and it's Surrey alpaca, or I'm using Moondrake Fua Fua, which is very soft, very bougie soft yarn. It is a brushed cashmere. So I think it's 70% cashmere, 30% merino, I think is the, something like that. There's a core and then the fluff is brushed cashmere. It's phenomenal and such a treat to knit with. And Rochelle has such beautiful colors.
Do you know?
So if you want to try it, I would say, yeah, it's
Try it.
phenomenal. I love it.
Two things.
Okay.
We saw Candace and spent time
I
with Candace
know.
and Fiona.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yes. That was so lovely. But number two, it's funny when you see this by itself.
It looks so bright.
And then you see it in the vest, and you guys, it's really
Yes, I picked a coral.
softens.
I picked a coral, and it's sort of originally, and it kind of was like the brown. I don't know what it did, but together they weren't what I was hoping for. I wanted a bit more of like a popping kind of contrast, and to me, this is like 100% perfect.
Yeah, it's 100%
I love
amazing.
the kind of robin's egg, and it's not as bright once you put them together. Like they all
Right.
play together like that. So, but I do happen to love it on its own and this brightness. Could you imagine double stranding this and making a hat?
Or a garment.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
It's
it's
so
beyond soft, and I would totally recommend.
Oh my
Totally
gosh.
recommend it.
So much.
Do you have any more knitting?
I do have a little bit more knitting.
Okay.
Oh, I keep showing this.
Should I
hat.
share this or save it? I could save it.
Share it. No.
No?
No, this pattern is also coming soon, but I that shouldn't be part of my thing. Oh yes, I do have a swatch today. Okay, so speaking of customizing your sweater,
Yeah.
Tin Can Knits.
Do you want the book? It's right there.
That's not, the worksheet's not in there. Can you pull up the worksheet part of it? Like there's a Strange Brew accompaniment
Where? Like on
Ravelry.
Okay.
Don't you have it in Ravelry?
Yep, I do.
Okay, so Strange Brew is a book by Tin Can Knits, and we've talked about that. My marshland sweater that I knit is from there, and this is a whole book
Did you bring it?
on colorwork yokes. No,
Okay.
that's not what we're talking about today.
Focus.
I am talking about Strange Brew.
This?
Knit your own, make your own yoke sweater, create your own sweater, yoke sweater. Strange Brew, create your own yoke sweater. It is a booklet, and it walks you through designing your own colorwork sweater by you. There's 3 different weights of yarn you can choose, and there's a million sizes in every weight. You can
Baby to big.
yeah, top down, bottom up, and it is the most fun. Recipe, circular loc. Yes. Okay. So what I did, you guys, it's this.
Okay.
I just printed, I'm going to show you the back side. It has 3 pages of different motifs, and it's plug and play.
So they have this in there. Pick
Yes.
your yoke. This is plug and play right here.
Yeah.
Top down, or you can knit bottom up.
Both.
It's everything.
It has your options. It talks about sleeve customization. It talks about, there's so many ways to customize this sweater to be perfect.
For anybody you know. The one pattern
Yes.
has all those options for
Yes.
any size sweater that you want to
Yes.
knit. It's phenomenal.
And it gives you
We've
options.
gushed about this.
Okay,
It's been a while.
but I've never done it.
It's been a while.
But we've never actually created
Followed
our own
it.
sweater.
Yeah.
So I thought, I really want a light woolen kind of weight sweater for Ireland
Love it.
because it's very light traveling, right? La la. And then
Blah, blah, blah.
I really wanted another Tin Can Knit sweater when we work with them in May.
Yes.
So
I couldn't agree
I
more.
printed this. So what I did is I pulled out this Gilead. This is Durarum Natura. The Gilead is their worsted weight. And I just had fun with my
The
colors.
wool is stunning. This is such a beautiful yarn.
Isn't it?
Oh my gosh, I can
amazing?
knit 100 sweaters in this.
It's super light.
It says 100. Okay, this
You guys, it's so nice.
white pepper color. Anytime I go and look, I'm picking colors, and I just do it by what the ball of yarn looks like. The one that I always go back to is this one.
I have 2 main color sweater quantities and about 100 of the colors. That
Give or take.
That is a main color. That is one of my
It's
sweater.
so lovely.
And this is the other one.
I love
feel
it.
like I might go with the cream.
I think you should, because you always go gray.
Yeah.
But you have to do what you feel and what you love.
Well, this is a swatch using that.
I love it.
So all I did, you guys, okay, so in this, it gives you all pages of patterning, but what it also has, these are 3-row repeats. Then there's 4, then there's 5, then there's 7. So up to here, this is like a 15 round, like, repeat. So if you guys notice, this actually is only 3, but I did it again with another color. So this is 3 rows to complete these 3. I just thought this is going to be the most
It's
fun.
going to be awesome. And I mean, the book is full of patterns that you can just follow.
Yeah.
But if you've ever thought to yourself, I would love to attempt my own unique pattern. I mean, Tin Can Knits, Alexa just taught this class at Knit City. It is the class she's going to be teaching on our cruise. We took it ourselves over Zoom. Like, it is a hugely popular class, and I would love. It's an adventure, a fun adventure. They've done all the work. The only thing you have to do,
they tell you where your increases are, and then they tell you. So there's also different stitch, there's like 4, 6, 8, 12. They also tell you pick a motif that's like 6 stitch repeat wide.
Right.
Or you can pick a 12 stitch. And they, like, literally, you guys, you don't have to figure anything out other than what size fits you.
Right. The whole thing is based on your swatch.
Yes.
You have to swatch.
This is washed.
Then you can follow their instructions. But that's how it starts. You have to do a swatch to get your gauge so that you know what your pattern is going to be. But yes, they take you by the hand. This book is phenomenal. You can buy it as an ebook. They don't publish it anymore.
It doesn't come in there. This was an add-on.
Yes, it is. They got all this instruction. They might have condensed it into its own thing, but everything is in the book.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I actually panicked because I thought I lost my book a while ago. It is a book that I think anybody that loves color
I would
work.
love to show it, but it's just not available right now. It's not in print.
If
But it is an ebook.
It is an ebook.
I'm
You
gonna
can
grab
actually
it.
get it printed. It's right under that little pile there, Jode.
I see it.
It's phenomenal. And there's hats in the book. You can make a hat, and that's your swatch. They're so smart. They're just the best. It's this strange brew. And I feel like when fall rolls around, color work is something that people get the itch to make. I do anyway.
Okay, so I'm not going to show it, but this is kind of a sampler of the stitch patterns.
It's a stitch dictionary. You get a stitch dictionary as part of Strange Brew book.
So I'm just having the most fun. So this project is going to be like your tessellated vest. I don't care if it's done quickly.
Right.
But I'm just going to have fun.
You're going to have a ball. Like, especially if you're doing top down, it will go so fast top down, and then you're going to see how gorgeous it is, and you're going to want to get it done.
I think I'll do a yoke, like to kind of like your bust. Like, I don't want a small one. Like, I kind of
like your hole before you separate for sleeves. Yeah.
At least, right?
Yeah.
But listen, how much fun to do an all over
So much
one.
fun.
So this is all about customizable sweaters. Sweaters are not scary.
They can be. I remember when they were scary for me.
When you haven't knit a sweater, you think maybe it's daunting. It's a big project.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of time. And I worried that it wouldn't fit.
Yeah.
Right? And I think the secret to lots of that is making sure you've swatched and you got your proper gauge.
Yeah.
And then that takes a lot of stress away, right?
Yeah.
And you pick a yarn that fits your budget. P.S. Amazing feedback on our last video.
Yeah.
But I think the swatch can also take a lot of stress away.
Yeah.
And I never knit a first sweater without the help of my local yarn shop. So
Also-
it's fun to do it as a group
Yes.
with a buddy.
Yes. I also think if you're an adventurous knitter and are willing to ask questions
Yeah.
or YouTube a video on how to do it,
Yeah.
they're really, I feel like you can jump
There's
right
so
into sweater
much
knitting.
support, free support online.
If that's what you want to knit, don't be afraid. There's support, knit it.
And here's the thing. Tin Can Knits has an app. It's out. It's there. They've loaded some patterns onto it. And one of them is the basic sweater. They've got a basic hat, basic sweater, basic mittens. And they literally take you through every step. There's support videos. And as they get certain patterns, it will sync with your Ravelry purchases. And you're going to see patterns that you've bought loaded into there. We're going to do a really fun segment all on the app. And Tin Can Knits is
I'm downloading my app right now.
brilliant. It's so good.
I
It's
have it
such
on my
a great
iPad.
app.
I have it on my iPad because that's what I use. It's bigger when I'm
Right.
doing things. But I wanted just to show you guys. It's just Tin Can Knits, and it's a free app.
Yeah.
Download it. There are going to be in-app purchases because you're going to be able to buy all of their patterns in the app. We're, like Tracie said, we're going to do a full tutorial, and we're going to chat with Alexa and Emily about it.
We're going to work that out. Get a time for
But
everybody.
there are free patterns. No one does the range of patterns like Tin Can Knits.
Yeah. And I love that, but they're taking it to the next level in the app. Wait until you see all the things they've got coming down there.
One of the features that I know is, you know, when you have a pattern and you see all of the sizes in the pattern, when you plug and play with Tin Can Knits and you're going to use your pattern through them, you're only going to see your size in the
Totally
pattern.
true. And if the pattern is written fingering DK worsted, you choose. I'm going to knit DK. I'm going to knit size 5. And then that's all you see when you follow the pattern.
You guys.
It's what? I love it.
Deb said she just knit the app, knit the flax sweater. She said it was fantastic on the app.
So they've got their some free patterns on there already. You can go get the app and you can knit from it right now. Many patterns. Actually, I ran into a lady at Knit City and I said, "Oh, I love your sweater." She said, "It's my first sweater and it's the Tin Can Knits basic sweater." And no, she said, didn't say it's her first sweater. She said it's her best fitting sweater. And it was the Tin Can Knits
Do you know,
basic sweater.
I mean, we could talk days about how amazing we think Tin Can Knits, not only because they're incredible people, but
We've done knit-alongs, just Tin Can Knits
they
knit-alongs.
know how to do a pattern.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. And I love that they've got a little bit of lace. They've got cables. They've got kind of everything for all of us. They've got lots of stockinette. They've got, you can knit, I just, the cutest sweaters that I always will knit for like a baby gift or something. They have the cutest things.
I have to knit a baby sweater.
Oh, Jodi, knit the antler cardigan.
It's a little boy too.
It's the cutest sweater.
Okay, I'm doing it. Jordan's friend is having a baby.
Or you could do it, you could do like a basic cardigan and just do like really cool marls, like make it like, do you know what I mean? Like, well, all one color, but switch minis out to marl for this little guy. Oh, it would be so, you could do a million things. But I've knit the antler cardigan as a baby gift and it was a giant hit. And so easy.
So
Worsted,
fun.
this
Little.
big.
I don't even care if
When is she due? Like you can make a 12 to 18 month size and it's,
beginning of January. I think it would have to be that
they will
for the next
outgrow the minis
year.
so much, but so what? And there's a hat to match. Come on.
Do you
the hat
guys-
too.
So many patterns are coming out right now.
Okay. I have one little project to flash. It's an upcoming pattern, and I don't have much to say about it other than I love it.
More to come.
More to come very soon. Like we've got a little bit of a, I can't wait. It's coming soon. So I feel like cowls are my thing lately.
You're ready to start.
I know.
increasing.
I know. That's what I mean. Like I got stuff to do today. I got stuff to do. This is Frankie Gray Fibres.
I love the raspberry.
Super, super cool. DK. It's a super easy stitch.
Tracie.
It's turning
So
out.
good.
I love it. And this is really just the top half. There's Something else coming. Coming.
Love it.
Yeah. So I love the pattern. I love the colors.
Get excited because we're excited.
There is Grocery Girls will have our winter box very soon. All the pieces are coming together. Okay, here's the colors. You might want to know the colors. Raspberry, Lucky Lavender, Sky High, Chestnut, Mouse Gray, Slate Blue.
Main color slate blue.
Main color slate blue. So that's what my sample is right now, but we'll see where it goes from here. I love it.
Pretty. I do love the new
Yeah.
raspberry color.
Yeah. Jodi. Is this new?
Yes.
It's so good.
New this last few weeks has brought
It's
one of our brand new colors.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Isn't it
Kind
pretty?
of a jewel tone. Not super, super bright, which I like. It's just different than some hot pinks, right?
We thought it really complemented a lot of our colors.
Totally. And it's not overly like bright. It goes with so many things. Beautiful Frankie Gray.
Okay, this is funny. This is a PPTP.
I think
It's actually not.
it looks exactly like what that.
I was trying to do my decreases for my hat, and I thought I wrote them properly as I was doing them.
Yeah.
But then Shelly just said, I think your decreases are messed up, which they ultimately were. But I needed to redo my decreases, so I just cast on, it was a multiple of 4 pattern. So 40
Cute.
stitches, and then just worked through my decreases on my hat.
I love it, Jode.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. Yes, totally. If you just need that.
Right? Because this pattern's coming soon. And I just love a nice crown when it works out.
It looks
so
like it's perfect.
Anyway, you guys, I'm excited about knitting right now.
It's fall. We all get jazzed up
I'm
at fall, I
excited.
think.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Oh, Teresa got her MCal. So you guys, the MCal for Stephen West is starting next weekend.
It is.
No, Sunday.
The
No?
first? No, like middle of the week, I think.
Okay.
Right? 4th or 5th?
I can't wait to start watching that.
I know it's going to be super fun. And you guys did
We did
such
some kits.
beautiful kits.
Yeah, we did do kits, and they were really, really fun. So I can't wait to see what he's got planned.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be nothing that anybody's ever imagined, right? Like he's always surprising us.
Yeah.
And every time you think, well, what is that going to be, right? Like halfway through you're knitting it and going,
Yeah.
I can't imagine where this goes.
Totally.
So that's exciting. Even though I don't knit it, I always love seeing the pattern and people's versions of it.
Yeah.
I need to kind of see, yeah.
So we went to Lacombe
We did.
Prairie Fiber Festival.
Yeah, it's really great. It's right here in Alberta. It's a one-day thing. So many local vendors. The yarn truck showed up under the elm. Yarn truck, is that her name?
Yes. I bought something from her.
Me too.
You guys, could this be bigger? I'll talk about it.
Fat palms.
Yeah, wait till
Jodi,
you
I love that.
Wait for it.
I think I get what that is already.
Okay, so we were talking about different price points of yarn.
Yeah.
We think affordable is relative.
Totally. It's
So,
different for everybody.
different-
And at different times.
Different price points. I got 4 skeins of this, and I meant to do a little color work swatch. If I'm honest, I forgot.
Right.
Cascade 220 yarn.
I love, yeah.
I know there's going to be a lot of you here who have tried it and know that it's amazing. This is this DK or worsted?
It's worsted.
100% Peruvian wool. And
Yeah.
isn't it nice?
It's a, I don't want to say rustic, but it's not merino.
I
believe it to be a really nice sweater yarn.
I could wear this next to skin.
Yeah.
It is barely toothy.
It's a huge, like, it's so popular.
Yeah.
Right?
This comes in 100-gram skeins. They have a million colors. 13 Canadian dollars.
Yeah.
So if this was your budget price range, I would highly recommend you trying it.
And they also do they do it in superwash too. This
Yeah.
is the original. This is, they do this, is it waves? Yeah, wave. So this is their superwash color changing You could use this as like a yoke in lots of those sweaters.
Look at that.
Yeah. Again, this is $18 a skein. I think it's 200 meters,
100 grams.
100 grams, but this one is superwash. So it's exactly the same gauge, just superwash.
Yeah.
So that would be an amazing thing for a color changing option.
I
love a worsted weight sweater.
Okay, you guys, I'm going to show you some patterns. Worsted weight is having its moment.
Yeah.
Not that I say it like
It's a good
like we forgot
mid-size.
about it. There's a lot of new patterns coming out. A lot of them are worsted.
Yeah.
Listen, this for color work, you guys, is fantastic.
I love it. It's
The
a little
little-
grippy,
Yeah.
right? It's not super wash, so it's not super smooth. I think it makes sweaters that are going to last.
Yeah.
Right? Those wool sweaters that we just wear year after year after year. I love
Totally
it.
agree.
Yeah. So I would say that's like a mid-range yarn. There's yarns you can get that are
Really good.
less expensive, but I think in the middle of the road for a lot of people.
100
And top of the road as far as quality,
Here's another one.
right?
What about that?
I know.
I didn't realize how many I got. Okay, love it. We're going to do a giveaway.
We are. We're doing a really fun giveaway for the new Andrea Rangel book, and that's coming next.
We're going to have those
We're
in
going to do
giveaway.
a post and everything. Okay. Wow, it's going to be huge.
Right? Because I
Yay!
think that's really amazing yarn.
Yeah.
Cascade, if you haven't tried it,
Yeah.
do. It's
Yeah.
great.
And I know so many local yarn shops carry it. So that's another thing too, which is great. Readily available.
Yes.
Right? Availability is a big deal.
Okay.
Another thing I got from is it Under the Elm? I just want to make sure that's right.
Okay.
She had a really, this is the Slam Fiber Company, and she's a local Alberta,
Yeah.
I believe. I had never heard of her before. So I picked up this skein. It's going to go in our breast cancer grand prize.
This is her slub base. It's a fingering 4-ply. It's very interesting.
It
I love it.
is. It is. It's Under the Elm Yarnery. So they're a Red Deer, I think, based yarn truck, and you'll find them at events and stuff like that. Super great folks, and it's like kind of a dream to have a truck full of yarn that you drive around and pop open the back door and people come and shop. It's just really fun. They're great. So I had not heard of Slam Fiber Company.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Alexis is this pretty pink
Yeah.
colorway.
The colorway is called Alexis. Super like lovely ballerina pink. I love it.
Sandra said she's knitting with Cascade 220 in a fingering
Yeah.
held with mohair.
Yeah. It comes fingering, it comes sport, it comes superwash and not superwash. There's
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
across the board.
Love it.
Yeah.
Twill and Print.
Yes.
We haven't talked about her for a really long time.
She makes such awesome
You
stuff.
guys, her artwork, she gets made. She has a ton of enamel pins. But look at this gnome.
Knitting gnome.
This came from the yarn truck too.
Yeah.
She had everything. I was
She had
thinking,
so many goodies.
if you had like a knitting party, you know how some people get like Fat Frank's hot dogs or whatever?
Yes.
You could get her to come park so you can have a private shopping party experience.
Wow. Yes, you could. She also had all of these little stick-on embroidery packs. I collect. I don't use, but I will use them at some point. The
I'm an
day
avid collector.
The day I get the embroidery itch, I am so set. So this is, what company is this? This is Florals and Floss, and these are those little, you stick it on something and then just get stitching, and then you wet it, and this webbing just disappears. It just melts.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
No.
Okay.
I thought I made that clear.
No,
I just
okay.
collect.
Another time, I thought maybe you might have tried
No,
a
but I
decal.
want to.
A decal? A decal?
Uh-huh. This is the botanical ones. It's got all cute plants, like house plants. This is one that's, I think this one's all the flowers. And there's some mushrooms. It's super
Could all be
cute.
tattoos.
Oh, 100%. And then this one is a mixed pack. And it's got all kinds of cute things in it.
Love.
So these were $20 a pack, and you get a whole bunch. That's my technical number. I'm not sure. You get a whole bunch. But I love them.
Star says that stuff works great.
Good.
Does it really just melt off?
When you wet it, it just dissolves. It's water soluble. Whatever it is, it's kind of tacky on the back, and you stick it down, and you've got this. You can follow all these little things.
Yeah.
And then you wet it, and it's gone.
thought so.
Magic.
Okay. I'm a collector of fiber as well that I have no intention
Right.
of using.
Future spinner alert.
But I think it's so beautiful. Tracie, what happened to the tag? Was there no tag on this? Do you remember who she was?
Oh, yeah. It's that's fault. Like, yes, I do. Because
Okay.
it's Curious Fox Fibres.
Oh, you're so
Thank
smart.
goodness, right?
So we've spoken about her before.
She's amazing.
You guys, she makes the most fun spun yarn.
Hand spun.
Cotton cord, chunky for weaving or funky projects.
Listen, it's a treasure booth.
Yes.
If you ever, and you've got to go to their shop online, but if you see her at an event, don't miss the booth. It's
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous. Weaving supplies, bats. Look, she makes buttons, you guys. I cannot tell you how amazing. Look, see that?
There's a little bit of shimmer.
They're all unique, but this is like you buy the buttons, build the sweater.
That looks professional. She made those?
Yes.
Wow.
They're all handmade and there's a little bit of bling. Hello.
They're really pretty.
I know, right?
Do you know, like even on the side of a couple on the side of a mitten
Yep.
or on a hat, like it doesn't have to be buttons on a sweater.
Totally. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, phenomenal local
Look.
talent. I know.
I'm just showing you up close because
Your
it's that
fiber
good.
matches my buttons.
Yeah.
It's
But
a
look,
whole mood.
just a sec. Let me get in there. Let me. You guys, you will not believe. I don't know what it is.
What the
I'm
fiber
sure
is?
there was a tag.
There had to have been. Way to go.
You guys, it is so soft. She's got sparkle. I think I bought one from her last time. I think this is my second bat from
I bought
her.
hand spun yarn from her last time,
Yeah.
and it's treasure.
Oh.
I thought I was going to make a little basket out of it so that I could have it around all the time.
You guys, if
I'll
I
find
only
it
had
again.
time to weave, wouldn't this be gorgeous? It would be like Tweety with these pink.
Maybe you should ask if somebody would like to trade yarn for spinning, and they could spin that for you.
So beautiful.
Is that a lot to ask from someone? Probably.
No, but trade, right?
Right.
Anyway.
It's gorgeous. I'm sure it would be something that would be really fun to spin. Yeah, so it was a great show.
Here's the thing, Tracie. I'm afraid to try spinning because you know what?
Oh,
I'm going to love it.
100%.
I'm going to love it.
100%. I need to get rid of some yarn before I start making yarn.
If I was retired, I feel like I would dabble in the fiber arts.
We could get a little cottage.
Tracie, we'd have a she shed. We'd be neighbors with a she shed in the middle of our fence.
It would be so good.
Entrance on both sides.
We have to get a little bit faster because I have so much to share.
Meet me in the shed. Send. Knitting emergency. Send.
Oh my word.
I need help on my knitting. Send.
So good.
I think we'd be in the
Bring
shed.
snacks.
Send.
Okay, so many awesome local makers. Hello, gorgeousness.
Tracie, I didn't bring my sweatshirt.
I have one I can share
Okay.
with you. Okay, that yarn habit, Miss Tara, she was at Lacombe. She was at Knit City with her mom both times. Great yarn. She's Grand Prairie based in Alberta.
Yeah.
All kinds of colors. Does this not scream breast cancer fundraiser?
Yes.
That's going to be part of the raffle. And anytime we buy sweatshirts, it seems to be from her.
It's her mom.
Hey, check it out.
Her and her mom work together.
Knit all day.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna show.
And I love the olive green.
Hang on. Hold the phone.
Hold the
You guys, I
phone.
had my sweatshirt. I was gonna wear. I'll wear it maybe next time. I'm just gonna bring it up to show you because it's really cute.
Okay, this was a new to me bag maker too. Again, it screams breast cancer fundraiser. This is BK's Bling and Bags. And this is a super cute little, it's got tons of pockets. All the Tula Pink fabric, which is so lovely.
I love Tula Pink.
So good, right?
It's amazing. If I quilted, I think I would use Tula Pink exclusively.
And it's just wild. Like you just think, who thinks of that? Stunning.
Her colors, Tula Pink's the
Look at all those
designer of this
corals.
fabric. And if you don't know, just Google her and her fabrics
Yeah.
just to see. It's very whimsical. But the colors is what I dream I want the inside of my house to look like.
I know. It's
Like,
phenomenal.
like I want a green crushed velvet couch
Ooh, I love that.
with a hot pink rug. Do you know that kind of vibe?
Totally.
That's what I'd like.
Your husband would love it. You just have to get rid of him first.
Okay,
Oops.
this is the sweatshirt I bought.
Oh, I didn't know that you bought that one.
And it says across the top, it's not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle, and then it repeats that little saying underneath.
Yeah, they've always got great sweatshirts. They had a whole bunch at Knit City. I'm sure lots of people picked them up.
And fun mugs, you know? Like, they're a one-stop shop.
Totally.
Oh, there's your LA street art. Is that the name of it?
Maybe.
Yep.
It's very, very groovy, cool.
It's pretty.
We met a new to us maker. She's, I believe, from Calgary, November Kin. And the yarn was amazing. Beautiful. She's got a single ply fingering weight here. And this is a beautiful speckled worsted weight superwash merino. And the cutest stitch markers. She had all kinds of fun stuff.
Okay,
very fun meeting her.
She was very sweet.
Adorable. Beautiful yarn.
Pregnant. Bending and pregnant.
Baby number 2 on the way, which was so excited. And such a beautiful donation to our breast cancer thing. I'm just, you guys, I'm not kidding. So good. So much. So many thanks. So much gratitude. Thank you. Thank you.
We did get this little bundle. And, you know, if I'm honest, I didn't take it out and read it. Carol, I have your bundle of patterns. I'm going to give it a read. And I want to do a better job of promoting you and your beautiful pattern and your cause. So I'm going to do this next time. I promise.
Good idea. How about this? Ashley, who is right here in Edmonton, Comfy Cozy Knits. She does tons of self-striping.
Yes, she does.
And some tonals, but if you love her tonals, you better get in there and get them. Gorgeous. This color is called Blush. And this is Deep Dive. She does 50-gram sock sets as well as hundreds, which is so awesome. You can make shorties. Georgia, of course, is only a shorty lover. So this is going to be, you know, with a solid contrast.
Is that for Georgia?
Yeah, she loved it.
Did she?
Yes, loved it.
Okay, I love it.
So she makes just incredible. We actually have amazing self-striping dyers here in Alberta.
You guys, let's talk about one of them. Let's talk about the Wool Baron.
What?
We've talked about her a million times, and we'll keep talking about her a million more.
Totally. She keeps cranking them out. Amazing colors and the coolest names.
Oh, and she's like, I do this very part-time, and her booth is full.
Packed. Great samples. Huge samples.
Almost everyone had a sample.
Big.
Louise.
Hi, Louise. Wool Baron.
I got DK, and Tracie got fingering.
Well, I have more than this.
Do you?
Yes. Because Louise sent beauties for the but this is the Cactus Club color, and it is in DK. It's 85 superwash merino, 15 nylon, 225 meters. Like, we know that's plenty for a pair of socks.
Beautiful base. Oh, even for DK, people sometimes wonder, well, do I need 2 skeins?
No.
Not if you have, you know, like I'm a size 9.5, and you can get really nice mid. I mean, you're not going to get a full.
I think
mid-calf.
You definitely need a contrast color. So
yes,
maybe you need a skein of cream or black or whatever color you like to highlight. But I think that makes it go much further. I would definitely say cuff, heel, toe.
Actually,
go in a tonal.
You can hang your hem size 9.5 feet. Use it for heels and toes as well, and get above ankle socks.
Yeah. So if you use that hem in like a different color, you'd still get it like a longer leg.
Sure you would.
Yeah. If you've got bigger feet and you like tall socks, you need 2 skeins.
Yes.
Yeah.
All that
you can make it all work. It depends on the size of your feet and how long you like.
Listen, you
socks.
guys, if you just have a little bit left over, why not knit the foot of your sock in solid?
Totally.
Why not?
Yeah. Why not? You're funny.
It's all about customization.
This is Petty Octopus. I don't know what that means, but I love the color. And this is Touch the Sunrise in DK, and this one's in finger.
Oh, You guys, her
I
colors
kind
are
of have coral on the brain.
I wish I
so-
had, you know what? That color's Royubus is kind of I think is the next Pantone color. If I'm honest,
What's
I didn't
that?
get
Reddish. How do you know?
because
You got inside connection?
no, but I was kind of Googling it and saw what kind of direction they were going in for fall and winter. And it was
Okay.
really like,
Well, these beauties are all going to be included in. Okay, this is electric boots, which we've shared before. But
I
it's
had the DK socks, you guys.
stunning. Wool Baron.
You know what colors?
Local lady.
You know what colors in between here? It's almost like Whisper.
She's a nice lady.
She's a nice lady.
She's a very nice. She's actually a hoot. I love
She's one
Louise
that makes you laugh.
every time. But this is a little unexpected. Kind of a putty color, almost navy, a maroon, and then she pops a little peachy coral in there. So I'm going to be making these socks. Stay tuned.
You
Stay
know-
tuned. Another beautiful dyer here in Alberta. Things Created Equal. I love the way she does this. She picks a color palette for the season. And then you've got all these colors in all kinds of like weights. There she is, Things Created Equal. I had her sock club all last
Her
year.
palette is so soft.
It's really pretty. Earthy.
You know who I thought also who she rhymed? We have Sunday Yarn.
Yeah.
So,
and
like-
Myrtle Yarn. I feel like they're in the same path as far as
They kind
they
of
love.
they
these-
keep it in the zone of what they love and their vibe, and they don't really go outside it,
Yeah.
which I love.
And she donated a beautiful mini set. We're going to have that up for grabs. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Wow. We were so lucky. Our friend Kim, Flock Fiber, was there. What a fan. I am such a fan of her colors. She has beautiful
Ah, Kim's
speckles
adorable.
and tonals.
Yeah, it's always
Her
good
yarn
to see
is
Kim.
so good, and it's always lovely to see her. Oh yes, and I got another one from Ashley of Comfy Cozy Knits. How cute is that? Summer solstice.
That's
So we
really-
kind of loaded up, you guys. It was a great day at Prairie Fiber Festival. Do you have something else?
I'm just
to
scrolling.
share.
Do you mind?
Right.
No, I was looking up a color. I
Uh-huh.
do. I have 2 DK. I really wish I had the samples, but you can
That's
tell
amazing.
this is called Punky.
so cute.
Let me reassure you that if you bought this color, it would be incredible.
Right.
It's just fun pops of color.
Now is that for you? You're gonna
Yes.
make socks for us? Okay, good.
or I don't
For
know.
us to see is what I mean.
And then Beat the Heat was also just like
Stop it.
I actually
That would look so cool with a black
guys, it's
contrast.
so good.
Or anything really.
One of the stripes has a little bit of a speckle, I think.
Ooh, I love that.
One
Gosh,
of the
that's
stripes.
so much
yeah,
work.
so good. So much work. You guys. Oh, look at this. The Sisters Beanie.
That's so cute. Oh, that's the Sanderson sisters.
You guys,
I
I've
haven't
already started.
seen
I already decorated a
that.
little bit for Halloween, and I don't do much.
Yeah, your house was super cute yesterday.
This is 2 separate patterns, but I'm showing you the picture. There's a hat pattern and a cow pattern, and it's worsted.
It's adorable.
The Sisters Beanie. How cute is that?
So many Halloween people are gonna knit that.
That is
think?
cute color work. Now this color work is going to be stranded with several colors.
Yeah.
But the outcome is
You know what? I have a feeling
fantastic.
though their faces might be duplicate stitch on, so it's not as many colors as you think. But you know, certain rows you'll have
Oh.
yellow, peach, orange, and black going.
I'm thinking
So-
right here.
So I would not think it's beginner color work, but it's,
Manageable.
I feel like if you want to do it, you can do it.
And not a ton of rows. Like this
Even
is
if you're a
not-
beginner, you should try it. Just work it out.
I actually think when I saw this, I saw the hat first, but then I saw the cowl. How about you make that into a pillow?
So cute.
That's cute, huh?
Right. If it's too tight and can't fit over your head, stuff it.
Pillow.
Stuff it and make it a pillow. No, I love that idea, Jodi.
Okay. We all follow Tori Yu.
I love
who
this.
is
Tori Knits NYC.
Tori Knits NYC.
Yeah.
But she just came out with this.
I love it.
This is called the Manhattan Vest. It's got a very, very deep ribbing. So this is what I'm talking about. It's kind of like a built-in, it's a very boxy pattern.
But not super oversized.
No,
or
but
she
like
didn't knit it oversized
no.
anyway.
I feel like it's a box and then you seam it down the side. I don't have no idea.
And super adjustable. You don't have to do a big turtleneck if it's not your favorite. But it's split up the side, so it's a lighter layer.
You guys, this is so cute.
It's beautiful. I think this is really gorgeous. Do you say, oh, it's worsted?
Yeah, it's worsted. It's imbue.
Oh yeah.
This is
That's
Brooklyn
such nice
tweed
yarn.
imbue. Imbue is also having its moment. I feel
It's
like we've
back.
been
Like I feel like they're
talking about
promoting it. It's such beautiful yarn.
Okay,
I haven't seen that one.
This is Erin. This is brand new. Look how cute this is.
That's adorable.
I thought, pops of color for the little check. This is called dotted checks. And I just picture it in a million different colors. Really a neutral base.
That's super cute.
I had someone.
Is that worsted too?
This is Erin.
Okay.
So you could do a DK and mohair even and probably
Lots
get
of times
gauge.
you can get Aran gauge with a worsted.
Yeah.
And then more yardage,
Yeah.
right?
I had someone buy prickly pear, which is a slimy green, and hottest pink.
Oh,
2 and 2. I'm hoping they're knitting a sweater or something. I don't know.
okay. Did you guys happen to see the Groovy Genser by Shay Knit and Crochet? Did you print that one?
No.
Okay, so
I missed that one.
look at that. Short sleeved, all over color work, blue and white. Just a sec.
so beautiful.
I know.
Oh.
She's got, there's a color changing one.
You
She knit 4
guys.
samples.
And she's normally crochet. Is this a
I
departure?
think she does
Both.
both.
Okay,
There's
this
a
is
low
beautiful.
contrast, sort of more classic, maybe color choice. Third choice. She did 4 beautiful samples.
This is what we talk about when we say customizable.
And they're totally different vibe. Just color alone changing. Just changes the feel of something. You could knit short sleeved and bright, and you could do the dark long sleeved and, more of a lower contrast. And it's not going to feel the same.
That's so beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
Great, great looking pattern. I believe worsted weight as well.
Maria's here for the 1st
Don't
time.
quote me.
From the
Hi,
UK.
Maria. Hi.
Okay, yeah, that's
Don't
stunning.
quote me on the worsted weight thing, but oh no, it is merino worsted
See what I mean? It was like every pattern I was looking at was worsted.
because it's heavier weight, right?
know.
For cooler days.
This is called Sandy Lake. Oh, you guys. This too had 2 completely different knit ones. It is
That's
worsted
pretty.
weight yarn. You can't really see it, but they have a beigey with a real cream for a very low con. This is still quite low contrast.
That's really pretty.
But isn't that
Yeah, I
gorgeous?
love it.
I think it's so pretty.
Jodi, it's gorgeous.
I can spot a few more after. Just a minute.
Or
Hang
we-
on. Hold the phone. Okay.
It's fun to.
Here's a couple of hats, you guys.
Okay.
This is an
that's
Aran Wade
pretty.
hat. I don't know. I'm just into the color work
Pink
mood
and green,
right now.
so cute.
This is called Snowstorm Snowflakes Beanie. I read that backwards.
Wow.
Cute. It's cute, cute.
Very, very cute.
Yeah. Love it. Okay, you guys. This is all over color work. This is stranded color work.
Right.
Knitting with one color at one time.
No, 2 colors.
2 colors at one time. This is worsted mosaic.
Yeah, gorgeous.
The Gaga hat.
cute.
Isn't that fun?
I love a
This
black
is
and white. It's so
Slipped
crisp.
stitches.
Yeah.
And it's just slipping, purling, knitting, one color at a time. Mosaic knitting is magic.
It is. And very fun and not so stressful. It's knitting in stripes, knitting and slipping, knitting and slipping. 1 color per row.
There's something super classic about a cream and black,
Oh, yes.
right?
Yes. Not boring. Beautiful. Especially if it kind of goes with what you're wearing, right? It makes it look like, oh, I've got this whole outfit going on.
Have you heard of Wool of Thoughts?
Nope.
Okay, hold the phone.
Now I feel out of it.
Here they are right
Maybe-
here. But look at this staple.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I was thinking DK and mohair. Sakura sweater.
Okay.
I
That's cherry blossom, I think. What a secure. I think that's what that is.
Well, that would go with the color, right?
Yeah.
I just thought, you guys,
love
this
that.
shape, this has got a
shoulder.
it's a good drop shoulder. It's folded here, so it's double. This just spoke to me. Like if I was looking for,
And it's marled,
yes,
which I love that tonal,
I feel like, yes,
right? Like the mohair might be cream and the main color might be pink, and you get this really pretty kind of, I always think of it as like a watercolor, right? I love
oh yeah,
that.
you were right. So this was a standout, and actually a lot of her patterns, and this was a new designer to me,
Okay.
had some really good ones. The
Ooh.
last, oh, that's that one too.
That's so beautiful.
So
wowee.
there is a search engine, and you told me about this originally, that you can search patterns by yarn,
Yeah.
right? And so when I was looking for a pattern, what I wanted to knit this, I searched yarn, but this is a pattern with this yarn. But isn't this beautiful?
It is.
Just little panels.
I love it.
I think it's so beautiful. And look here, there's one that's much less contrast, but there's something about this combo, like this dark cinnamon color with,
I love it, that warm color. And that's a really kind of cool contrast choice. It's not really super bright, but it's also not expected, I don't think. That was two warm colors.
this
like that.
screamed
Looks so
at me
nice.
like I wanted this sweater in this color.
Well, you should knit it.
I thought the color work was gorgeous.
Me too.
Yeah, I could see you in this. Okay, a couple more. Oh my God, this is so heavy. It's not heavy, but it's funny.
Okay, it's
I
pretty
love
darn
a pattern
cute.
parade, you guys. I
Pretty
get so
darn cute.
excited.
It's fun to share inspiration. It's not possible to knit fast enough
No.
to have new patterns all the time.
No.
But it's really fun to quickly flash patterns that have caught our eye. Maybe it's something that you're looking for, and to shout out designers that maybe we don't know of. I love that. I love that part of it.
Who wants to knit?
So cute.
I wanted to knit these immediately. I
You
wanted
could
to
do that in
stop.
a weekend.
Our autumn fair isle trio of pumpkins.
That's
you get
adorable.
3 different patterns. It's super bulky. Some of these samples were knit in Malabrigo Rasta.
So they're big.
Yeah. But the amazing thing about tchotchke, when you're knitting it, it doesn't matter size.
No.
You can have fun holding a whole bunch of yarns together. You can make tiny ones out of fingering weight yarn, whatever you want. But this is a really
I
cute.
love it, Jode. I love
that
those little
cute?
yes, I love a seasonal. I love knits as houseware,
Yes.
like house items.
Because you could have these
Yeah,
all year. Okay,
totally.
socks. Cozy Twist Socks by Camille Hand.
Those
I
are
thought those
beautiful.
were cute with a little.
Beautiful.
I thought she's done a really fun job of adding her little pops of color with a double stripe. This is just stockinette, so it rolls. How cute is that?
Sporty and yet really pretty.
And
Sporty and beautiful. Like,
yeah.
it's a cool combination.
I agree.
I love it. Jody, great job on the
Okay,
patterns.
one more. Ah, 2 more maybe. Come on. Okay, this is a new cardigan by
Isabel Kramer.
Isabel Kramer. This is from her Instagram because
I
I
actually
wanted
love this.
I wanted to show you guys because it has a few different options. She's got a cropped version here. She's got a longer version here. See, this is hitting below the well above the waist, but this is below the waist, and then that's cropped.
And
Different-
color blocking.
Different color
changes it.
blocking. If you guys can see, it's got really amazing texture here, and the texture goes up and over onto the back. This is stunning.
I think you're knitting that as you go too. Like
You
Oh, you
are.
are. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no picking up for button bands.
No.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, that's really
This is a
pretty.
brand new pattern. I think it's beautiful.
And the back is all in that ribbing.
yes.
Oh, that's really pretty. What's it called? Callias cardigan.
Yeah.
Down there. Callias cardigan.
This was a better screenshot off her Instagram so I can get all the photos in one thing. And then the final pattern, our friend Jose Paquin has a brand new colorwork sweater.
I missed that.
Again, worsted weight.
Amazing designer.
This is
That's
stunning.
cool.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's stripes. It gives you the illusion, it's stripes with colorwork over top.
I love that.
Kind of like a Ukrainian egg.
Yeah.
Do you
kind of.
know? Like it looks like almost like a resist.
It's usually the opposite, that the background is quiet and the front is busy. So this is like a busier background with the beautiful cream color work just standing out. I love that.
The sleeve is not quite as tapered coming down to the cuff, so you get a little bit of a balloon. Not
That's really
exaggerated, but and then you get a nice tight cuff. This, you guys, if you don't love the
This
turtleneck,
looks very like I bought it in a boutique.
yes.
Don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah, I love it.
This, if you don't like a turtleneck, you could stop a couple of inches early. Or
if you shopped in a boutique.
yeah.
Where's that? Jodi, I love it.
That's so
Yay, Jose. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Um,
Thank you, Pattern Fairy. Thank you, Show Note Fairy. That was a lot
that's
of
for
info.
sure. She's at home going, what is going on? One more. Two more.
No, I'm done.
We
I couldn't stop. There were so many good.
How about skipping over to Frankie Gray Fibres, or
Should we do that?
either way? Yeah.
We've had so much fun, you guys. We're working on a project that has given us opportunity to get some fun samples in the shop because we're doing some experimenting. And one of those was a fade, our first ever fade.
I love this.
So
I can picture this knit up in a sweater.
This was Jordan in the dye pots with this one. And we were trying a 5-color fade.
You're just teasing people. They're going to want to know if they can buy this.
This is in the shop.
It
only,
is?
Yeah. There's only,
Okay.
There's only 5 of these in the shop because we were just doing 1 pan of each color.
Go like that. Isn't that beautiful?
So this one is very, very light with just a couple of speckles. And then it just progressively gets darker with the blue. I think it's so pretty.
I love it.
So pretty.
I can see it knit up. I can see
Right.
it. It's really cool.
So there's 5 of these kits in the shop, and they're DK weight only.
Love it.
So that was really fun. Another kit that's in the shop. Oh, this was fun. Again, color experimentation. We did, there's 2 fingering and 2 DK of this 4 skein set.
That's super
I
pretty.
also think this would be really pretty in Stephen West because this is a gradient here.
Yeah.
And then what about a pop of speckle,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, I love it.
This is just really fun speckles.
I love those super speckly yarns.
Okay, so 2 new mini sets. That hat that I knit, my color work hat, is this one. That's all new colors, you guys.
It's so pretty.
Blaze, grasshopper, oat, midnight, and lavender haze.
Ooh, I love it.
But you could also think that was like Halloweeny.
Totally.
Without being
when I first saw
Halloween-y.
the colors, I thought that, but honestly, I don't get that vibe from your hat.
No,
It just depends how you play, like what you put as the
Yes.
background and stuff.
that's funny because I use this as my main color.
And I
This is
think
supposed to be-
orange and lavender together are just
aren't they good?
yes.
Okay, and then this was another set. It's got onyx. I forget the name of this orange. Pop Rocks, Barbie Girl, and Atomic.
Awesome.
You guys, we have so many mini sets in the shop. And
Are they fun to dye? I think I would love
They're
that.
so fun to dye.
Yeah.
They're so fun to dye. They're so fun to put together.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Swift, second to last album was done. This is Fearless. I'm going to pull up a picture of Fearless.
I said to Jordan when I saw this, oh my goodness, I see a
album
ranunculus.
Go. Period.
I
Stop.
see sweater. I mean, this is beautiful for anything. What a gorgeous, beautiful, and it's just the perfect. Look at that. Look at that.
It's a very, very pretty color. I think she's knocked it out of the park. We're close.
I agree.
So I think there's one more. Then I believe, and I'm not sure, there's a tour colorway.
Really?
Yeah, an Eras tour. And then we're going to offer all of them again on full skeins, or you can buy a 50-gram skein of all the colors.
Jodi. How fun would it be for someone to crochet a Taylor Swift blanket?
Yes.
Get all the skeins.
We have a couple of customers, shout out Ruth Ann, who's gotten every single colorway. And there was somebody who knit a vest and went to the concert.
No.
Yes.
That
Fun,
is
fun,
very
fun,
cool.
fun.
Well, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Thank you. So we've had fun. We have some grocery girls we'll do in a little bit because you guys, we have amazing things to the shop.
We should share our new collaboration.
Let's do it.
Because it is so exciting. And we love, so we've shared this company for years. We've shared, one of our favorite things to do is in November, we always share our favorite things. We used to love that Oprah show. She would share the things she loved.
Yeah.
And you know how much we love knitting things, but we also have things in like daily life that we just think are amazing and we can't imagine without. One of those things we've shared is orange avocado jewelry.
Yes.
And specifically, we've collected for years a lot of the stretchy bracelets.
Yes.
They're hand beaded. And orange avocado is Aaron and Sandra, and they are here in Edmonton. They have their
Mother-daughter.
Mother-daughter. They have a studio in Edmonton, and we're so lucky.
Mm-hmm.
We can shop in person lots of places, and we can go pick it up. It's great, but they're online. You can they'll ship anywhere in the world, which is
If you're
amazing.
interested, if you go to her Instagram or website, they have a show, a Christmas holiday show
Yeah.
coming up in October.
November.
Soon. Oh, November. It's
Yeah,
soon.
it's huge, and you can see all their collections in person. Buy Christmas gifts.
Erin is lead on their Spark bracelets. They're forever bracelets.
All
You
those
can-
permanent jewelry.
They're going to be there. They're around the city at different events, and you can have them at your event if you're having
Yes, you totally can.
Yeah.
They've done lots of weddings, birthdays, all those fun things.
business events.
They're one of the things they're passionate about is personalized jewelry. So if you have something that you want made for a special occasion, they've done all kinds of things like that.
Dates, names. They've done
You
rings.
name it. Like
Yeah.
you can have a date stamped in Roman numerals. This summer I had a necklace made with a little bar and I stamped the word, they stamped the word knit. And Sandra thought to herself, oh my gosh, I never imagined our jewelry in that way.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. I'm just going to scroll through this.
Yeah. So they do lots and lots of personalized jewelry. It's a big thing and they've been doing it for years. And, this is a line that is all handmade with sterling silver, 14 karat gold fill, literally handmade stuff right here in town. No machines involved. And they were just so inspired by the idea of knitting and their jewelry coming together that they've created this new collection, Orange Avocado and Grocery Girls Jewelry Collection. A limited, excuse me,
Can you
what?
even?
Limited edition. There are knit, handmade, hand-stamped knit charms on beautiful necklaces and bracelets. I'm wearing my bracelet right now. You can see.
I'm wearing the necklace right now. It's a circle. I'm going to show it close. It's a circle with a heart stamped out and the word knit.
And that's all hand stamped. And now I'm all tangled. I don't know what I did.
As well as Sandra has created this charm that is like a knit ball.
Yeah, it's a yarn ball.
But if you didn't know that that's what the intention
Right.
was, you would just think it's an acute charm.
Right. So that's a 14 karat gold filled hand wound yarn ball charm. And this is the same in sterling silver. So the collection has the option for the bracelet and the necklace. You can choose, do I want a gold filled yarn ball or do I want a sterling silver?
Yeah.
Do I want both? I don't know. The choice is up to you, which is amazing. And they've also created the same for earrings. So we're just over the moon. We think it is
So you guys,
gorgeous.
we know that's a knitting ball, but it's just the cutest little charm.
I love it. I love it. I think it's something that is, the thing I think about their jewelry is it's very collectible. It's not something, it's so classic and modern. It all goes together. You can continue to collect bracelets and stack them all together, and I just love that. But who doesn't like to flash that they're a knitter, they're a maker?
I'm just going to hold this up to my ear.
Yeah.
This is something that Tracie started buying or found out about like 15 plus years ago.
It was, I think it's 2007 was my first orange avocado piece, and it's been continuous since then. And I always find it to be,
you guys, they're little and they're perfect.
such a great gift. And I've done so many personalized bracelets with a little initial.
I have my kids each. I got a stretchy bracelet each made, and the little charm is one of my crystals for my birthday and one of theirs. I have 3.
You can do so many things. It's literally, they will do whatever you like. They love to see people's imaginations. And we just thought it would be, it's just incredible that they wanted to combine the knitting and their work that we just think is so fabulous. So this is a limited edition collection, and it's coming next week.
Next Friday.
Next Friday, you'll be able to get this over at grocerygirlsknit.com. And
it's a very limited edition collection. It's not going to be available forever.
Correct.
And we couldn't be more excited.
We are honored that they put so much heart and soul into something celebrating knitting. And Sandra's a knitter. I don't know if I said that, but she's a knitter, which is really cool. And Sandra and Aaron sometimes have us babbling away in the background as they're making jewelry. I love that.
And you know what I want to point out? When they're attached, these little rings are attached, they're soldered. So it's not just closed, it's soldered. So I literally will not take this off. And Sandra and Aaron, when we were having our coffee, they have layered necklaces that they've had for years and on. It's soldered. So it's not, the rings are not going to open up.
Yeah, no, they're incredibly high quality makers. They're artists. I love it. So if you do sign up for our emails, you'll get a little reminder in your inbox when this is going to go live. When I couldn't imagine, and then they showed us these, and I feel like they nailed it. It's simple. It's classic.
There was no changes.
No.
She's like, this is what I was thinking. And we're like,
well, you're a genius.
Yes.
I love that it's, I personally love a two-tone, but I totally get, I also love the straight up sterling silver.
It wouldn't matter to me.
It wouldn't matter to me either. Who am I kidding? We're just honored. They're each hand strung. These are fine silver beads, sterling silver chain. You are so set. So thank you to Sandra and Aaron. We just couldn't keep the secret
Christmas gifts
any longer. I do think it would be an amazing gift to let somebody know that maybe put it on your list. I'm not sure. Anyway, it is limited edition, so we love that.
We're so excited to bring these to you.
Thank you, Sandra and Aaron. And of course, you can check out all of their work at orangeavocado.ca anytime. This collection for right now is just going to be in our shop, but who knows?
Not till next Friday.
Not till next Friday.
Friday morning. We'll do it Friday morning. We won't make you wait.
No.
So good.
Yay.
And they'll ship. They're ready to ship.
Yes.
We ship worldwide. So we're super excited.
Good.
Okay. What else, Yarny? Okay.
I don't know.
We've got so much. Okay, you guys. Look what I did.
You're so funny with this.
So my cats, Frisk, who is the fluffy white one. Ew.
Thank you. No, listen, there's so many people, and there's actually some really heartwarming stories of people losing their pets, and they've spun yarn and they make something out of it, and it reminds them of them forever. There's a whole memorial.
Kind of.
I was going to say memorabilia, but it's not that. It is. There's an aspect of that, and it is incredibly soft.
Yeah.
It's not my jam to have cat hair, but you know what? A lot of people do.
So my cats get groomed. It's a mobile groomer. She comes. She's amazing. It's less stress for Frisk, who doesn't like to go in the car. So I said, "Hey, can you grab me?" And the other cat gets like de-shedded
It's
and
not
like
you
groomed.
being lazy. You don't want to take your cat in.
It's partly that. But what I thought I would do is originally I was going to felt, that book, you guys.
Right.
But then I did get other messages that someone will spin this into yarn for me.
But you could do both. You've got a lot of hair there.
I'm going to do both. And the next thing is this company who spins the yarn for you with your animal hair will also knit something for you. You can do
so
two
anybody
levels.
Can get it done. They don't have to be a knitter to you.
Yes.
That's really smart.
I'm gonna follow this.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm gonna do a little something felted, but I'm gonna send this off. We're gonna do it. We're gonna see what happens.
Okay, to be continued.
Yeah.
You got to do the needle felting. And since we're talking about needle felting, can we just quickly say how much we loved our class?
Not quickly. We're gonna take a moment. So Friday, our day began with Yolk's brunch.
We went to Vancouver Knit City. I feel it's like a little homecoming trip for us every year. I'm very sentimental about this. I would never want to miss Knit City, Vancouver. We are very ingrained in our schedule. We do all the same restaurants and everything. And we got to see so many friends, which was awesome. But we flew in Thursday evening, and you're right. Friday morning, brunch.
Excuse me. It's all we could think about.
It was phenomenal. And then we took a class Friday afternoon on needle felting.
Yeah, you guys, classes are the way to go.
It's so much fun and such a cool thing to add to your weekend, right? The marketplace wasn't open.
Mm-hmm.
And we've both kind of needle felted, but we've never learned tips and tricks in person from a real.
I haven't really done it.
Yes, you've made those, or did Maddie make you those
made
nubs?
them.
Oh, okay. So then you talk about it.
No, listen.
We
had the most fun. Our teacher, Yuki, she was the one, you guys remember my keychains I've showed in the past. She had
So
a
long
booth at
ago.
Knit City. It's everything felted. But so now she didn't have a booth. Now she's teaching. Our class was her first ever felted class that she taught.
At Knit City?
Ever, I think. Ever.
I don't know if that's right. Do you
Yeah,
think?
I asked her.
Oh, okay. Her work is available in Vancouver. Her
No.
company's called Honey Canada.
First at Knit City. I don't know if
okay.
ever.
And she's this felting artist. And we used to look forward to going to her booth every year. And I should have brought Honey Canada. So there are places in Vancouver. It's called Makers, I believe. And it's one of those places that consolidates many, many small businesses. And you can go there and buy their products without each of them having to have a store. So hers are in 4 locations in Vancouver. Honey Canada. Yuki is, first of all, she is just a sweetheart. We had so much fun getting to know her, but then she's an expert needle felter. She had so many tips and tricks. We made in 3 hours, we made 3 woodland creatures.
No, this wasn't the teacher's. This is Tracie's.
Thought I was like, this is our little fox, Foxy Fox. I know his eyes are crooked. Don't say it out loud. He's very self-conscious. So much fun. So of course, like, she teaches you how to make the base shapes and then how to add. This is just added on a thin layer on top. She did so many tips. I'm a little bit obsessed with the hedgehog because it's got boucle yarn and you didn't do anything different. It's just nubby yarn.
So fun.
And these little eyes are actually like 2mm plastic safety eyes.
No, you know what they were? They're tiny grommets for stationery. They opened.
Oh.
That was her tip, she said. Because those grommet eyes can get expensive.
Yes.
This opened like a
those
what's it called? When you open
yeah.
When you open the back, but these were black ones.
They're usually brass.
Yes.
Okay. Oh
I thought that was
that's
genius.
So cute. So we got this little bag of felt.
Brad's
wool.
Thank you, Deb.
Yes, exactly. So there you go. We made these 2 little guys and we made a mushroom. My mushroom is a little bit wobbly at the moment because I have to fix it. But So we get to make 2 pieces, and anyway, it was really cool. We learned lots of little techniques, and like her tip for these ears, you think, oh my gosh, the ears are so perfect. How did you do that? There was little orange pieces of felt fabric, and you felted your wool onto that to make the perfect shape.
She said
I
it's
never
really,
would have known that.
Really fussy for those little pieces to get the right, to felt them properly. So she thought, let's start with a little piece of felt.
Brilliant, right? Like she's been doing this for ages and ages and ages. So taking a class was a ball. The next day she was doing felted sushi pieces, and we got to see those.
She did say, okay, so someone just asked about the brads. Normally they open at the back of a stationery.
Yeah.
This, you dipped the end in glue, so it was just inserting
You just
them
shove it right in
and let them dry.
They're never going to come out with a little bit of, I mean, your wool felt is pretty solid at this point, but she gave us so many tips and tricks on how dense to be making it. I only bled on one thing.
Tracie, it went in here and it came out the bottom.
I know. Like I know. It didn't even really hurt, if I'm being honest.
That's right.
I stabbed myself way worse when I was making your gnomes at Christmas.
Really?
And now that I do my next gnome, it won't take me as long.
I have and I had a great appreciation for the felting gnomes that you gifted me. I have next level appreciation knowing how hard they were to make. Not hard, how much went into them.
Well, because I didn't know anything, just the body, like felting the body, took me 3 hours. Because I don't know what I'm doing. But you know what I mean? I didn't roll it tight enough.
Really hard. Yeah,
Right? And to get it dense enough so it'll stand up. Well, anyway, thrilled, loved it. Couldn't recommend going gnome kits more.
Well,
couldn't recommend Honey Canada. If you're lucky enough to find her beautiful little pieces, buy them.
She should sell kits.
She does have an Etsy shop. There's nothing in it. But I also thought, wouldn't it be amazing for Yuki to write a book? Because one of the great things about her designs, her little pieces, is once you know some basics, they're not difficult, which is what we all love, right? We love simple and cute. And so I hope one day Yuki has the time. I can't imagine how busy she is. So if you get a chance, take a class.
Okay, and then I wasn't even out of the felting class, and I had purchased several going gnome kits.
Oh, good for you.
I
can't wait till they come.
To go with the several that are already in my closet.
They're amazing.
They're amazing.
Hey, if you're going to Rhinebeck, Going Gnome has a booth. You can get all this stuff in person.
And it's not just gnomes.
No, they've got a whole bunch of stuff. And they've got a club. They've got clubs, like a mystery club.
Oh, so
I love their little owl kit. It's so great.
We had such fun.
Knit City was a blast. If you're ever in the Vancouver area or you think you'd love to go to a really nice yarn festival that's not super intimidating or super big, but they've got everything. There was guest speakers and lectures and classes and a phenomenal marketplace. Like phenomenal.
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 Okay, you guys, Tracie tried to purchase, but of course Amanda and Janet are just so generous.
Unbelievably generous.
So I showed you guys this yarn that was the third installment of I Want That Hat that we did. I did tubes because I was lazy, just to show you guys
the color's unbelievable.
Yeah. So it's a DK weight with a very, very fine sparkle thread.
You are going to be able to get these kits, I believe, right?
They're on Amanda's website now.
Okay, so you can go to the craftyjackalope.com and grab a kit. They come with everything. The pattern, the yarn, the blingy little ball that you hold with your merino DK, and the choice of hot pink or white sparkle pom-pom from Yarn Bowler. I should cast that on this weekend.
So good.
I love it. The yarn's unbelievable. It's got a very special sparkly name tag. And Frankie Great Fibres has a new logo.
We're transitioning. We're not totally gone from the other one, but I
it's
kind of
nice
wanted
to
to
have
simplify.
more than one.
Yeah.
I love it. The yarn's unbelievable. The pom-pom we already showed you earlier. It's the same as those sparkle ones we were showing. Come on. Yes. Just all the yes. And so I really love this. I never would have known. It's a cotton yarn with a flower opalescent sequin on it. And you would never know holding these two together that it's not just one yarn. You couldn't even tell.
You cannot tell.
I know. So good.
You guys, Amanda's hat pattern's real. You get the free pattern also.
And the pattern is there's either a really cute twisted stitch design or straight stockinette.
Yeah. So if you guys don't, but let me tell you, the little bit of detail running up the hat was really quite
They're
cute.
both gorgeous. You can't go wrong.
Okay, you know what we got, you guys? This is yours.
That lady was so cute. Yeah.
Okay, you know what this is, you guys? It's a Lego alpaca. I think she wanted to torture you.
She was adorable.
It's like, Tracie, remember?
Right. I had like
Remember you got spit
PTSD. Right. Here's something to memorialize the moment you got spat on by an alpaca. But how cute is this? It's a little Lego lady. Does his head come off? It must. I'm afraid to break it. But you know, when
it's not that hard. Maybe it doesn't come off that one. Because it's a keychain. Maybe they glued it all together.
Maybe.
You're going to bust it.
Anyway, she's got lipstick. It is a lady.
Boys can wear lipstick.
Correct. Sorry. There's cute lipstick on this little alpaca person. Adorable. I never in a million years would have imagined they even made such a thing. So it's hilarious. I'm going to put it on a project bag or something.
That's so funny. Okay, you guys, walking. Okay, so in the air, I wear joggers, usually like cute, like Lululemon kind of joggers, lightweight, you know, yoga
Feel like
material.
pajamas.
Okay, you guys can totally relate. I was wearing underwear that were silky as well.
Oh,
And as you're walking through the airport, my underwear is sliding down.
right.
The only saving grace that it wasn't at my ankles, it was the crotch in my pants. Like, it was as low as it could slide.
I'm glad it happens to someone else.
And
I have underwear that pulls my leggings down.
it comes down to like under your butt cheeks. And it's like, oh, well, my underwear's off now.
Right.
It's fully off.
I didn't even
If
notice.
someone pantsed me, it would be,
Way too easy.
yeah, that's so funny.
Way too easy. Yeah, Knit City was a blast. A blast. I did bring home some little
We've got stuff to
Little
show. You guys, I'm sorry.
things.
This episode is very yarny.
It
We went to
is.
2
Not
yarn
so much
festivals.
not so much knitting this time. We always make up for it. There was some some vendors from kind of all over.
Mm-hmm.
So the yarn therapist, Jennifer, who's out, I don't know, is she in Toronto? Where is she?
She's Eastern.
She's way Eastern. She has
Let me check
the
it out.
coolest. She's got tons and tons of yarn. She does self-striping yoke yarn. So like this is a self-striping color changing gradient for an adult size sweater. So you can knit a raglan or a round yoke and do color work. And this is going to change and it'll be all similar stripe widths. She had everything. This one is for a baby sweater, like a 2-year-old sweater.
Look at those. Oh, do you guys remember those little samples we got where it was a kit for an ornament?
Yeah, so she gave us some. She gave us the sweaters. You can get the little mini balls.
She also does self-striping.
She does.
What doesn't she do, you guys?
She does all those self-striping things. She's got sweater yoke, sock yarn, the really cute little sweater ornaments. Anyway, such a nice chat with her, and of course picked up some of her yarns.
I just want to grab the sweater. Let me see. Oh, here's the beginning of the yoke.
I don't know what I did with her. There must be
See?
upstairs.
I think maybe that's the color you got. It's
Maybe.
starting out.
I just thought it was gorgeous.
That might be the color.
There was
Anyway,
a lady there wearing a sweater that had
but
this,
that
of course. So
swoop of color, you guys, this was like a beautiful sweater, and it changes for your like one ball of yarn.
yeah, and she had sizes. So this is a certain adult size. There was even a bigger adult size. Like she's got you covered kind of for all the sizes.
Tracie, we don't follow her on Grocery Girls.
Well, that's a problem. Listen, I know. Sometimes it's like that.
No, I know.
That's a problem. We gotta fix that.
Here's all her samples.
Yeah. It was a huge booth.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
anyway,
Beautiful
Beautiful yarn.
yarn.
It's really fun, you guys, to see if it's ever in your area, an in-person yarn show.
Yeah, I know people would discover new makers, right? And I didn't really have a list. I wanted that hat kit, and I wanted the Gauge Dyeworks new color, 76 stripes.
I'm bringing it up.
This, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. This is the two-way trip, I think they call it. This is the classic. This makes socks. This is what it makes. And I believe it goes through the rainbow twice. So you can get two mismatched pairs, or if you knit them to the same length and everything, you'll get two matching pairs. I think the fun is having the mismatched. This is Kat of Gauge Dyeworks. She is, again, another self-striper that just does things you couldn't even imagine.
No.
She's got a colorway that represents pods of whales that she follows off the coast of Vancouver Island. Yeah, you get all of that in
That's what
this.
Tracie's does. 2 socks.
You can also get this in one way, where you can do like a hat or a long cowl, and it's just end to end of the rainbow.
Hold the phone.
That's the whales.
But there's different ones because there's different pods.
There are different ones, but it's just such a cool idea. She's got all these amazing ideas and then translate it into stripes.
the
I love
orcas
it.
that follow.
Yeah.
Oh, we met.
That's a local maker out there that I never miss. I never miss.
We met a woman that lives on the water. She showed us a video of her morning.
I know.
She was woken up by the sound of the blowhole on the orcas and ran down to the water. She lives on the water and had a pod of orcas going through
Right
the
in
cove.
front of her house.
Yes.
So beautiful. So beautiful.
Janet is knitting an instant crush like yours.
Twinnies.
Twinnies.
I brought that sweater. It was a little bit, I didn't know what to wear. Well, I had to wear my sparkles for the thing on Saturday. That sweater is one of the things I'm the most proud of ever. I think it turned out amazing. I think
it turned out amazing.
your combination of your colors and the pattern, it's something I'm going to wear a lot.
And you had never accomplished an Oliver Colorwork sweater.
I really never thought about
That's
it.
so much knitting, you guys.
But I never felt like that. I did not feel like that about that like I feel about my Tessellated vet. It's the opposite experience.
yeah.
For me, that went really fast. Like I don't want to trash the Tessellated.
No, because you love it.
I saw so many of them walking around Knit City. It is the cutest little pattern. It's just taking me a long time.
It's going to be a product for you. Like you really.
It is.
You know what I
The
actually
yarn
think?
is beautiful, and there's like memories from our Montana trip in there.
I've also said to throw it in the garbage, but here's what
Half jokingly.
But here's another thing I want to say. You adore the yarn and the memories that go with it so much.
Yeah, it's true. It's a whole thing.
You saw Andrea's
Finishing her before the pattern.
like finishing her sample.
I know.
Like it was all there's so many memories.
Why do I have to be so like emotionally attached to my knitting?
We're impatient people. We want
I
to
feel-
wear these amazing things.
That's what I'm learning about myself.
You need a little patience.
I need to like,
slow it.
yeah, like I need to just get it together and not everything.
Has to be fast.
Like I thought I'd be wearing that at Knit City.
right.
So,
Well,
but I'm going to wear it when I wear it.
yeah.
And that's the end of that. Smarten up. Smarten up to myself. That's what I'm saying.
What did you buy?
So what else did we? Spin Cycle came to Knit City.
Oh.
They did not just come to Knit City. They brought a giant booth with amazing samples.
No, it was the spinsters doing it.
Yes. Yeah. Met the team from Spin Cycle, which was very lovely.
Let's just gush for a moment about them. We've
I get
never
embarrassed.
met them.
No,
It was the only people.
they're not watching.
No. I don't think they're watching. They're the only yarn people that I've ever gone like, I want to meet them. I'm
You
going
know
to say
what?
hi.
We
Oh my God,
actually-
I'm doing it.
We actually had a chance to really talk to Rachel about their whole business, like
Yes.
from starting when they're hand spinning little batches at farmers markets to like, did you ever imagine that yarn stores all over the world and you're going to have your own mill? It was really just nice to
And
say.
Rachel was there with her sister. So it was like sisters.
It only meant something to us, so don't worry. Like,
She couldn't. Obviously.
Lovely.
They've been in business this long. People knew they were amazing people. We
Yeah.
had not.
we had not met them.
They're amazing.
Right. Totally. 100%. I could have just sat down in a little corner and cast something on. So It's a very dangerous booth to go in if you like their yarn, because I didn't have an idea of what to do, but they had their nocturne base, which I don't know if I'm correct in saying this, but I think you can only get it from them. That this is not something that other yarn shops carry.
I believe you're right about that. We did see it at...
Don't quote me.
They
but I feel
yes.
like this is where you can only get it. So, and it's really nice to get color changing yarn if you want more than one skein. In person, they can vary so much. So I bought 3 little skeins. This is called Flashback. And it's not a bright color. To me, it's super fall-y, autumny. These skeins look very similar. I don't know what I'm going to make. I'm imagining maybe something striped.
I am too.
I don't know exactly. I would love like a, if you guys have an idea, but I just think the colors are so earthy.
They're so
and
earthy.
fall-like. Like I always go for the brights with Spin Cycle, usually like the hot pinks and yellows and teal. So anyway, this is totally different. Love it.
Oh my God, you guys.
Usually I go with like a plan. This is so funny.
Of all the yarn in all the world.
And there was like 30 feet of Spin Cycle.
I bought the same color I have at home.
I said to Jodi.
Purposefully.
I said to Jodi, you're buying more Ghost Ranch? She was like, you're not judging me. I was like, no.
No, and then she rephrased it. You're buying more Ghost Ranch.
Right. Woohoo. And actually I said to them, this must be like such a popular color. And I believe she said number 1.
You said it must be, yeah.
I said,
Is this your number 1? And she goes, oh, by far.
So we all love Ghost Ranch. There's never enough Ghost Ranch. It varies so much. The lights to the darks to the brights.
I was lucky enough to be able to pick a couple of skeins out. Yeah. And I'm going to put it in a yoke of a sweater with some sort of like woolly woolen spun.
With like all the other skeins of Ghost Ranch that you have.
Oh, look what I got over here. Whatever. Yes, it's amazing. But yeah, just the experience to be able to see it in person, and like that's
the best thing about a yarn show, to say hi to makers that you appreciate their work, see their stuff in person.
Rachel and Kate have staff. They don't need to be in the booth.
Yeah, so it was really fun. Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like
it was a family thing.
Yeah,
husband and wife, sister and sister,
so
working
it
out.
You guys, they brought the yarn, they set it up, they were the booth vendors for the weekend. Mm-hmm. I think that says a lot about a company who has grown,
right,
and is big enough that they can send staff,
right,
that they still came on their own.
Are you applying?
Yes.
I would like to work the booth next year.
Do you know what I mean?
I do. I see your point, and it hits home for us because we have a family business.
Yes.
And that is the way it goes.
Listen, when I was managing forever ago, pre-kids, like if the toilet needed scrubbing, if there was a giant explosion,
right,
I would be in there scrubbing.
When the department is short-handed, who's going in to sell donuts, cut fruit, wrap meat, like whatever.
You could be getting like that. Just for me speaks volumes.
It really does.
That they were there.
I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
So it was a pleasure. You know what I have to? Somebody gave us Sweet Georgia turtles.
I meant to ask you about those. Did you eat them all?
No, but I didn't bring them.
Purdy's.
Yeah, but there's no. Oh yeah, Sweet Georgia turtles, which is Purdy's chocolates.
Sweet Georgia brown. Sweet Georgia. Yeah. They're like giant.
But
better.
Here's one of them.
Listen, we were very spoiled.
You didn't get your turtles? What?
Right. I just thought you might have eaten them all or shared them at home.
I actually
or whatever.
have not eaten one.
Yes, folks were thinking of us. We got little chocolate goodies. Love it. Mm-hmm. That's so nice. And yeah, it was really amazing to see people that you don't always see. People that are familiar faces every year. We got to hug Lois of Bustani Baskets. They had a stunning booth. They had a hot pink basket, which they said you must take for our breast cancer fundraiser. I think she meant you should just add it to your collection.
No,
it's so
she
beautiful.
said Jodi can have this. Whoever carries it can have
I
it.
heard breast cancer. Jodi heard, take it home. But thank you so much. It's so you know, when you buy things online, yes, and you can talk on DMs and do all that stuff, there's nothing like a face-to-face conversation, which is such a big part of going to events for us.
I agree.
Yeah. And that's why we're really bad at
It's got some fuzz on it, but there's no
That's okay.
There's no black spots.
That is part of the reason we don't document our trips really well. We try and take as many pictures as possible, but really we'd rather be face to face having our chats
in the moment
instead of like, can we take a photo? Can we take video? So, we'd rather just give you our impressions from when we were there, but that's the most fun. That's why you come home so like jazzed up and filled up and you had a great time. And your feet are like, can we just stay home next time?
I swear.
No, the answer is no.
Can we get like a venue with like a fake astroturf or something?
Wouldn't that be hilarious to make it look like a meadow with little flowers? And that's so funny.
So Tofino Knit Company,
who I love,
who we adore. I think did we buy one or forget to get one last year?
We forgot.
Okay.
And they were literally, I did not have much of a list, but I said to Jodi, I really want to go and get some skeins of I'm going to have to get it online, but their colors were unbelievable. We saw them unpacking their truck and just rolling out these racks.
Oh, I wish I could see this.
The Tofino Knit Company, so very local to Knit City.
I might peek before we give it away.
Of course you will. Tell them what this is. This is so fun.
So they have a ton of these movie popcorn kits. And what it is you can tell there's genres. So I said, give me something like rom-com-y. You can kind of maybe guess what the movie is by the quote. This quote is, well-chosen briefs, chicks dig gray.
Okay, what movie is
that? So
the
intention is to have fun, to be able to cast on a project. You've got popcorn. You've got a movie suggestion.
It's a mystery skein.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm
mystery
thinking...
skein, mystery movie.
Okay, let's do it right now.
Okay.
Not to share.
Who can guess the movie?
It's got to be gray.
Well-chosen briefs, chicks dig gray. No, that's the movie quote.
Right, but
do you think it has
don't
something
you
to do
think
with
the gray has something to do with the yarn?
Yeah, let's look.
Okay, we're doing it. Somebody's gonna win this, and it's gonna have a hole. It's nice. Of course, it's nice. Their yarn's amazing. Oh, do you think it's 50 Shades, Star? Well, okay, we're gonna tape it up so that it's still a mystery for that person.
Yeah.
Hopefully they didn't see that. Anyway, now we know. Gorgeous.
That's so funny, Tracie.
Hilda said Notting Hill.
Oh. Okay,
I'll tape it up. Anyway, it'll go out.
Where do you know what movie you do? Does it say it on the band?
I don't know. We didn't really open it. We just...
I'm not going to ruin it because I really think this... Listen, we think this is genius. They had a whole display of them. And
they did it last year, and we were like, I can't believe we didn't get one of those. You might be able to buy them on their website when they restock everything after Knit City.
Tofino Knit Company.
Yeah, so gorgeous.
What else did you get?
And that's another thing. Shout out to Amanda and Fiona. We love their events. And I know lots of people do. It cannot be easy to put all of that together and make it run like it seems just effortless. I can't imagine the amount of work. We love the event so much in every way. All the instructors that come, the talks that they organize, I can't imagine.
It is a giant endeavor for two women to put this on. And
it's just grown and grown and grown. Yeah. They're amazing. They really are truly amazing.
We couldn't be more excited every single year.
Oh,
so
100%.
Thank you. It was an amazing event.
Sunday Fiber Company, Elise, has really, really beautiful yarns. And they had a hat sample that was worsted and Surrey held together. And this jumped into my basket. Her colorway is called Mermaid in both bases, Surrey and worsted.
I'm gonna bring her up.
Sunday Fiber Company. She's really got that kind of, and she even did a rainbow, but it was kind of like a pastel neon rainbow. But she has so many of these wearable. I always think of colors like this as like, oh, that would make a great sweater. It would fit right into your wardrobe. You could wear it so much. But a beautiful booth.
Her vibe is soft.
She does a dirty pink, like a dirty brownie pinky color that is
right here.
amazing. She's got some non-superwash and superwash, lots of bases.
That's it right there. Red sky at night. Oh. Her whole aesthetic is very pretty.
Yeah,
She's
follow these
adorable.
makers. Follow
it's
these
actually
makers.
the first year we saw her, she had a little tiny booth back in the corner. She had beautiful yarn. She does this really beautiful Dolly Parton colorway, Speckles. And then it was so amazing to see her and her giant booth this year.
Yeah.
She had some help.
She's got some little ones at home. I don't know how they do all of this, but they do. It was awesome. And it's great to say hi. I mean, we don't know her in any way, but it was really lovely to chat. And now you kind of do, right? Yeah. I love that.
Okay. Apparently I'm a punch needler.
Apparently you're a shopper of punch needle. Okay, if that's all it takes to be a punch needler, then I am too. I'm so bad. I haven't done it.
When did you buy that?
A year ago. But I want to do it. Let me tell you.
It's happening.
Cussin' and Kiss, Sam, makes the most beautiful kits. We've shared them before. I just haven't made mine yet. This makes 3. You should see them. They're the cutest little baubles. She gives you everything. Puts all the colors together, gives you the pattern. And the needle. Like, you can gift that.
She kits them in, like, this is for, like, you guys.
There's pillow kit. And I think she teaches her whole booth. I'm bringing
the punch needle thing is in here. Everything. You guys, this kit is next level.
And you know what? She's another one that I'd love to take a class from. Yes, I've already taken, but you know what? I could take punch needle.
No,
I could
but we
take it a
didn't take
bunch.
one from her.
No, exactly.
These are the type of classes Tracie and I would love to have when we curate events. Because we have so much fun doing it. We just think
You can get that kit.
I
you
bought
can either
it.
frame it or make a pillow cushion.
Yeah.
Or buy the pattern. I think you can do that, and then you can do your own colors.
We think anybody who loves to knit, crochet, make, quilt would love working with fiber in a different way, in a different capacity.
If you've never tried, kind of like needle felting, everybody's good at it because. Do you know what I mean? Like everybody's going to make something awesome. Like just like this.
Yeah.
I feel
Not
like it's
everybody. Well,
no.
everybody.
Pretty much. I feel like it's a very successful thing to take. It's not like I'm going to take watercolors. Well, mine are going to suck. I know that. Not everybody's good at that.
Did you see some of the needle felting? I'm just kidding. You're right. Everybody can do this.
Shout out to the girls in needle felting class. There was 10 of us.
Jordan Rutherford.
It was such a good group.
Oh my God,
and
it
not
was
a very big
intimate,
group. We was
no.
like
And
it felt
Sue
like we
was
chatted
beside
with
us.
everybody.
Yeah. It was so good.
Yeah. Emily, who's a illustrator, professional illustrator.
Right. Jordan made it weird by putting her full name on her name tag. And then she wore it the whole time. She was funny. Anyway,
she's gonna think that's hilarious. Anyway, it was a blast. It's awesome to come up with yarn. It is awesome. Just the whole weekend where you're connecting with people in this community. I love it.
Tina.
There was a lady from Knit City, Montreal, and she was like an attendee, like we were. But why do you, like we ran into each other in Vancouver? Mm-hmm. Neither of us are from Vancouver, and we've already connected in Montreal. And it's like, hi, what you been up to?
You have different city friends, which I love.
Yeah. It's so great. And we got to see our friend Jess, and we went out for pho, and
I kind of think we got ripped.
I could have gone for pho again.
Yeah, we're going to blame Lolly for that.
Lolly.
Yes.
Dinners with Lolly. Skip the dishes with Lolly. Ocean loops. Anyway.
So fun.
She's the best.
Okay. What do I have? I just have a little bit of Grocery Girls, but it's really fun.
Okay.
Oh, really fun.
Lolly. Speaking of Lolly, I didn't even share her beautiful stitch markers. These were from when we went to Prairie Fiber Festival.
Lolly has updated all of her stock in the shop. So it is packed.
Pink, opal, and jade. And then this is Endless Sunset. Anyway, phenomenal. She's the best. And I don't even think I shared my August club. So this is right on time. Come on. She's so good with colors. And she's so good with like the charms she puts together. Anyway, you
Lo-
should be on her email list too. She's got awesome things.
I should have brought you guys. Hold the phone. I bought. Where on earth? I must have taken it out already.
Well,
because I bought
next
one of her
time.
fall ones. I just want to show a couple of them because they're
Yeah,
so good.
totally.
Her fall collection. So OCEA, Ocean Loops, Lally M. I'm going to show some of the fall collection.
She does beautiful posts and everything.
This
too.
is
She's
a
so good.
really moody purple, like mauvey gray purple.
I have that upstairs. It was so good. Is that the one with the birdcage?
Yeah.
It's so good. She donated that to our raffles.
Look at. Ah, did you just show that?
What? Maybe. Anyway, there's something for everybody, and it truly is an amazing gift. Sometimes it's hard to buy yarn for people. Sometimes people aren't looking for yarn. The bling she does is so good, and everybody could use that.
Love it.
Something I bought for myself. I'm so excited. It's
What are you going to not do? Show us.
Here's a craft that I may or may not do. It was so cute. It was a little ornament this big.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little embroidered stuffed bunny.
Do you have to stuff it and sew it?
Yes,
and
everything. Never
That's
doing it.
bullshit.
It is this kit. I got it from Bad Anna's yarn shop booth.
Yes. Uh-huh.
See? All my little floss. Stuff it. Stuff the bunny. And then it's all on here. So that's how big it's going to be. And they had it. Who am I kidding? How am I ever going to do that?
Here's what I'm thinking.
Maybe.
Put it on a little wooden thing, stitch it, and leave it on that, and just like rest it on a shelf.
Glue
or
the fabric to a shelf, to a thing.
Tracie, follow me.
The stuffing is going to be the easiest part.
No stuffing. It's going to be flat Stanley.
I don't think so. Flat bunny?
Flat bunny in a hoop. Just buy a little wooden hoop and embroider it, and that's it.
It's level 2 embroidery.
Bob's your uncle. What does
It's
that
level.
mean?
It means I'm way below level 1.
Oh no.
But look how cute the little carrots are.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going to do it. Maybe.
Fat.
Listen, they had really cute crochet kits, really cute little embroidery kits. They had tons of yarn. And that was really nice, that booth.
Okay. I follow this girl.
Oh, good. We're doing fat pom-poms.
Her name is Jess Gladwish.
I didn't know you could buy this. I follow them too.
She's amazing. She makes these giant pom-poms. But do you know with pom-poms how, like, I mean, yes, you can hold a few strands together, but then you're making it. You got to find all the balls. Like, this is her Instagram. Isn't she amazing?
Yeah.
This is what I'm showing you. She had her own giant skeins.
Brilliant.
Made. Brilliant.
That's brilliant.
Okay, but look at this.
So this is multi-strand acrylic yarn, right?
So like you're wrapping one, but you have like
10 colors.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 10 or 12 colors. So one wrap is like 10 wraps or 12 wraps.
You could make a little pom-pom wreath with as much yarn as you have there.
Yes.
That's awesome.
How cute. Feel it.
How much?
I don't know. $100. No, it's not.
Really?
No, I have no idea. I just bought 2.
And fluff up your life one pom-pom at a time.
I'm going to tell you. There is a small fat pom-pom. Oh, listen.
Fatpompoms.co.uk.
This is in euro. What's the L? Pounds?
Yeah.
$3.99 for a 50-gram ball.
So that's $100 when you're in Canadian dollars.
$7.98 for a 100-gram ball.
What's this?
200 grams, 20 pounds. That's about $30.
Yeah. But it's a lot of yarn.
A lot of yarn. That's 2.5
And it's
skeins of
wrapped
yarn.
tightly. Like you could hurt somebody with this.
I have
It's
2 of
not
them.
loose.
I have 2 of them.
Oh, you just totally make. You should get the girls making pom-poms and you guys could make
You know what? If I was on the
something
ball,
so cute.
I saved a piece of really thick cardboard. I want to make a big pom-pom.
Totally. Even just a wire frame.
Yes.
They're less to cover.
Yes.
Just from the micro.
But like I wanted to try one big one.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
She's really cool, and I love that she's like, this is her lane, and she's the pom-pom girl.
Right.
She does like flower, like
Wow, that's a really
pictures-
good bargain.
pictures in the pom-poms, like it'll be
Yes,
flowers.
that's how I
or
discovered.
yeah, so cute.
Yeah, Jodi, I love it.
So that's fun.
Another thing to put a pin in.
Yeah.
Cat yarn, embroidery,
You guys.
rainbow pom-poms.
You guys. Look what I did.
What?
Giveaway. I'm not doing it. Are you kidding?
Wow.
I just thought it was really fun.
It is really fun.
I
I
thought-
didn't know that. You surprised me.
I bought one from Stephan and Penelope.
This is an MCAL kit.
an MCAL kit. You get this.
Why don't we give that away
We are.
this week and ship it out for someone? It's beautiful.
Or
it's
breast cancer.
there. Okay, sure.
I picked
whatever
it
you think.
specifically. They have their shop, Stephan and Penelope in Amsterdam, and they had other kits and other brands of yarn. but
This
I
is their
thought,
own yarn, you guys. It is really nice yarn.
I have a sweater quantity you
I
got me.
bought it a long time ago. It's beautiful. Like, I feel like it's softer now.
So nice.
50-gram fingering weight. This is the bicycle base.
Fingering weight. It's a non-superwash.
Wow, does it ever feel 100% South American merino? This is different.
This
I believe the yarn they used to have was a different base. Don't quote me.
Tracie.
Don't quote me on that.
This is next to skin.
This is
soft.
unbelievably soft and gorgeous. I have the old version that's woollier, and I love that as well. But this is
They changed the
crazy,
blend recently.
crazy soft. Like if
Well-
you're someone that thinks I'm not a non-superwash person, I feel like this could change your mind.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
So we can do whatever. We could do a
No,
giveaway this
you tell
weekend,
me. Nope.
or we can put it in the breast cancer.
You guys, we have a mountain of beautiful pink things for breast
So
cancer.
let's
But
give it
either
away this
way,
weekend.
this is gorgeous.
Because I can
This
mail
is
it right
perfect.
away.
This is perfect for that.
You got this.
You don't have to start it right away,
You
just
got
because
2 stickers.
I think we should keep
And
it for breast cancer.
They
Labels.
and labels.
Yeah,
This all came in the kit.
I know. They do a great job.
And
And every kit got all those goodies. You just pick your yarn and everybody gets this.
they had, you guys, the amount of kits they had for sale.
They create a pretty big community. I think this must be a giant deal for
If you're
Stephen
getting
West.
too many, then we can just have a weekend giveaway.
Oh, there's no such thing as too many. Right?
Okay, good.
Like we're going to have more than one prize every day.
So then, like, hopefully people will enter.
I
a whole bunch
feel
of times.
like
I thought this was
wow, people have been incredibly generous. There's
Yes.
such beautiful things. We can't thank everybody enough. It's not my comfort zone asking for things, and people were
But
just.
we just did.
We did.
We never
It's
asked.
not for us. It's for breast cancer, and that's not a problem for
I'm
me
I'm
to ask.
hoping some of the emails that we sent out that we didn't get, it was crickets,
Right.
that it went to their junk.
I would think so.
You know what?
I would think so. Too.
I'm just going to say it probably went to their junk.
I think so too. I think so too. I love this one so much.
So I'm
okay,
not gonna
I feel
bitch.
like we should
I just
wrap
have
it up.
I have a few grocery girl things I'd
Oh, yay!
really love to share. Have you guys been noticing?
You mean like my new cup? I'm sorry. It's
You mean this thing?
sweater weather. Maybe I should. This is gorgeous. It's our beautiful sheep that was originally a graphic designed by Sarah of Denim and Rain, and
in conjunction with Tracie Millar Designs.
and is now in the shop in our favorite thermal cup in the blue and the black and white.
Everybody is going to get, who orders these, a custom limited sticker. Sweater weather
Stickers
sticker.
go with it. It actually matches. We've got a beautiful tote bag in the shop that's also sweater weather. Project tote. It's not huge. It's the perfect size for
It's
just
a
a
really good
project.
size.
So we've still got those.
Oh.
So good, right?
Making Stories have come out with issue 10. It's the fall and winter.
It's a big
Issue-
milestone. Double digits.
Yeah, it's a big milestone.
Yeah.
You know, it goes to show, you know, the determination of the people behind paper publishing, because
Yeah.
in a society where we're going away from that, like everything's digital, I love that there's people are still willing to do.
And we think, oh, making stories, that's a big deal. You know what? From what I understand, it's a pretty small team doing a big thing. And maybe I'm not correct in that,
So
but
much
I
work
mean,
would go into
follow
this.
Making Stories. They do such a beautiful job on their magazine. They are someone that is really amazing to support. Yay! And they also have a podcast here on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, this is so funny. Quick sidebar. We met a new friend at Knit City, and her handle is the Colorado Knitter. She has a podcast on YouTube, and she said, I'd love it if you checked it out. So I did last night. And I feel like she's nicer than her mom talking about us. So her review of coming to Knit City and having a little chat with us would be Jerry approved. She's so sweet. So the Colorado Knitter is a new podcast on YouTube. You can check her out. She's an amazing knitter. And she came up just for Knit City with her family. And I feel like she's too sweet.
I'm going to subscribe.
It's not true. Whatever she said, it can't possibly be true. But she was very kind.
You guys have to see her. She's ridiculously
Yeah.
adorable.
And we're actually twins. She knit the Miserina in the same, oh my gosh, she's here. No. Okay.
Oh, she's here. Look at her.
Oh, you're so sweet. You were so kind.
She's got a face
I was watching last night. Oh my gosh, she's just
like joy.
totally. She's very lovely to hang out with. And
Check her out, you guys.
she was very kind in her description of meeting us. It wasn't that great. I'll tell you right now, it wasn't that great.
Mary.
But she was that great.
Please check her out. Show her some love.
Yeah.
Give her a subscribe.
Amazing knitter.
Yeah.
She took a steeking class from Gudrun Johnston, so she's going to talk about that. You guys can hear about that. And it was a treat. I mean, that's...
You guys, she's a look, she's wearing her Alpenglow. It's like light powder. It's like a really pretty blue with a very low contrast.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Anyway, she's a doll.
Yeah.
So we love that.
Yeah.
Meeting new people.
People are only going to get exposure by A, subscribing, and B, people letting other people know that they're there.
I enjoy having a video on, even if I'm just doing things at
Getting
home.
ready in the morning.
Totally.
You don't even
Totally.
even if it's a visual knitting podcast.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's great just to have it in your ear.
Yeah. So it was lovely.
Please check
It
her
was
out.
lovely to meet you too. And maybe we'll see you again soon.
Do you know who else has a podcast?
Maybe we'll twin with more sweaters. Who else?
It was on my notes. The Twinning podcast.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that.
Julia, who was originally our contact, she's still there at La Bien-Aimée. She's like Amy, one of Amy's right
She
hand
was our friend
women.
we met through La Bien-Aimée.
Yes. And since then, we are friends. And her exact twin sister started a
I have
podcast.
not watched it yet, but I'm going to.
They're two French
Love
women
Julia.
living in Paris, but it's an English podcast. And it was very sweet.
I can't wait. I'm totally going to watch.
Let me just pull them up really quick.
Oh, I missed a call.
Who's calling?
I don't know.
You guys have to go
Probably
back
not-
to the dentist.
Probably nothing I have to worry about. It's probably nothing.
The Twinning podcast. I don't think that's it.
Anyway, I love sharing things like that. Making the community, we're first and foremost, we're just knitters. We just love the community. We love to knit. We love to connect. And thank you to everybody that is so kind and says hello when we get out in the world.
Ah, there they are.
Oh, yeah. Two ladies living in Paris. How bad could life be? Love it.
They're like
Such beautiful
identical.
accents, too. They sure are.
And they're both knitters.
Yeah. They're adorable.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
I'm so lucky. They have one episode out. It's
I'm
45
watching it.
minutes.
I'm watching it today. I got things
Okay.
to do.
Okay,
My
back to
schedule is
grocery.
full.
Back to Grocery Girls.
Okay. Come back to the shop. We did get some fun things. And you guys, sign
Little
up for our
gift.
newsletters. There is stuff coming that you won't even believe. These are great.
We love these knitting bliss. These are spectacular. Look at this one.
Little bunny in his
I'm in my
colorwork
new
sweater.
spring sweater. And again, these kits are also, everything's included that you need to make this.
Yeah.
The ring, the fabric.
And I want to say she's Canadian too.
And
Maybe
my
I'm
new
wrong.
blue scarf. Look at this fox.
Right? So they're definitely like yarn themed, but not 100%. Like
I'm not going to open it because it's nicely packaged.
No,
but
these are wonderful.
everything you need.
We're stocking some things that we think you would love to have, maybe for gift giving or gift getting season.
It's coming up, you guys.
Things that we just love. These are amazing.
Okay.
These are similar, but it's petty point instead of.
Okay, all you stitchers, what's the difference between petty point and like...
Well, this is not, I don't think this is an X when you stitch it. I don't know. But this is a Quebec company. And again, everything is in the kit. Wow, beautiful
I like that you don't have to...
instructions.
I like that you don't have to follow, like it's already on there. The color's on there.
Okay, it's Julie Aslan's.
Yes.
Well,
Just a minute. Hey, wait.
Well, okay, I didn't know that was them.
I didn't either. I'm making it sound like I knew it. But these kits are great. Again, everything you need.
About Scales and Julie and Jean-Francois.
Bienvenue. It's all bilingual, of course, when it comes to what Julie does. Oh, what is needlepoint? It's a type of embroidery on a canvas consisting of a small diagonal or adjacent stitch.
So it's not the X?
Needlepoint is the oldest form of canvas work. There are examples from early as the 1500s.
You have to go see the pictures. This one is the Scales, and this is Marguerite, which is a sheep. You guys, these are so cute. These also are limited quantities at the moment. I got what I could get, but we will get more as we can. They come packaged beautifully, and it's wool, beautiful, gorgeous little bits of Julie's dyed yarn.
Look, everything you need.
And look at the color palette.
The needle is on here. Yeah.
So if you love that kind of thing, like embroidery or petty point, this is gorge.
I love that we're stocking these things that are fiber adjacent to knitting or crochet, but just we think you'd really like them.
And if you like to do this, you could make this and gift the final project.
Yes.
But there's also lots of people that just love to do this kind of thing. So Julie Aslan and Fee Relax. It's a collab, I guess, of that kind. Anyway, I love the designs.
There's two to choose from.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
And we'll get more as you guys love them.
Yeah.
So lots of fun things coming down the pipe.
Let me check my notes.
Our winter box
one more
is
thing.
coming very soon. All of the items are coming. It is so different from last year.
In a month. Our winter box. Yeah.
Different in what's in it, but the same as like, you're going to love it.
The same
as
like
you're gonna love
a project-based box with goodies.
A project with yarn,
Yeah.
a beautiful pattern, and the goodies that are on the side in it, I think you're just gonna absolutely love.
What are you reading right now?
I just got a new book downloaded to my Kindle. It's the next in the series by, it's called The Fragile Threads of Power, and it's Victoria Schwab. She's the writer of Addie LaRue, Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which I love. She has so many.
This is a series?
This is like the book 4 or something. So The Fragile Threads of Power just came out yesterday.
Is it
2 days ago?
Is it?
And it's a continuation of a story. It's
like fairy tale?
It is
or no
fantasy for sure, because there's like magic powers and stuff. But the characters are great. I enjoy her writing. I enjoy her. And The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue still is one of those books that
really?
I just, oh my God, I love it.
Okay, I got to go back to it.
You should listen to it.
Okay, I'm going to go.
It's really
I
good.
did buy it and stopped after a bit. I think I just didn't focus.
Right. And I get that. Anyway, I loved it. Maybe you won't love it. Who knows?
Lisa,
I mean, the whole world loves it, Jodi.
Lisa Jewell
Yes.
just came out with a new one. She's like a mystery kind of thriller.
Yeah.
None of this is true. So good. I'm only about an hour in. So good.
I love a good book recommendation. I'll have another one next time because I'll whip through this one.
You know who Candace recommended Molly Shannon's biography, and I put it into Wanna Read. She said it was amazing.
Okay, good. Loved Addie LaRue. Okay, good, Darcy. Me too.
Kathy Reichs, she's also a good one. That's in my, must have been a recommendation.
Right.
The Bone Hacker.
That's sort of like a crime thriller is what she's good
Okay,
for.
did you
No.
do A Little Life?
Did you?
No, but
No,
it's
me
in my
either.
want to read. You guys, I have people saying that this was a incredible, crazy. Oh, Shayla, what do we think? Has anyone read it? What are your reviews? I always love a great book
How about
suggestion.
you guys leave those in the comments below. I would love to hear books that you just loved or that you've discovered or that what you're reading now.
Yeah.
I love a good book recommendation.
I pre-ordered Iron Flame. Margaret
course.
said it was the best book ever. That's
Which
what
book?
this A Little Life.
Okay, I downloaded it. I just
Margaret-
haven't read it yet. Best book ever?
Yes, people have
Okay.
put Tracie. You need to put down the book you just started. I need to talk to you in 2 weeks about this book again.
Well, are you going to listen to it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's a plan then.
Okay.
We'll be back.
Oh, but I just started this really good one. Okay, that'll be in your next up book.
I can do both.
Okay.
Okay, people. It was so good to see you again. We will be
Mm-hmm.
back in 2 weeks.
The drown of our daughters. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back and look at all of this.
Yeah. I love it when the comments are below the video. So the video
Yeah.
will be up right away. A Little Life really puts things into perspective.
It's
Okay, I
about
love
4
that.
friends, I believe, that come back into New York, and they're all.
Really?
It's a story. Yes.
Well, I love stuff like that.
And I didn't never want to read too much or know too much about it.
Me
I really
too.
like evolving myself. but-
Okay. I love a good
Okay.
book.
You guys, it was so good sharing all these.
I know
last
we
2
had
weeks.
lots of amazing things to share. I hope you loved it. I hope you found some new companies or, patterns that are now calling your name because that's super fun.
Everyone should buy
We're
oversized
2 thumbs up
glasses.
for Jodi's glasses.
Mhm.
They totally fit your face. They look great. Goodbye, everybody.
Have an
Thank you for
amazing 2
coming.
weeks.
Thank you for hanging out. Go
We'll
make
s-
something amazing.
We'll see you on the 12th. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving that's coming.
And don't forget Saturday, National Day of Truth and Reconciliation. Wear orange.
Make yourself read up about it.
Yeah.
Be aware.
Yeah, remembrance.
Thank
and
you.
You bet. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, bye,
Mwah.
bye. Thank you, Star.
Thanks.